All right, it looks like we are streaming to YouTube. Let's try to also stream to Twitch. I have no idea if this is going to work or not. Hope it does. No real way to know without trying it. Twitch is showing we're offline. Okay. That's interesting. That's very interesting because we're not. We should be online. I don't really know why that's not working. I did set everything up, and we are good to go on the settings. So yeah, that's weird. A little weird, a little strange. That might have to be something that we look at again at a later date, maybe. Yeah, I mean, technically we should be streaming. Like right now. Because even the vertical's working. Watch me just be streaming to someone's, just some random channel on Twitch. That would be really funny. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get what it needs from me other than what I've given it, which is just the Twitch server, the Twitch stream key, and yeah, I don't know what else it wants. Okay, well, welcome in if you're here. If you're not, what are you doing? Get in here. Hurry up. Come on now. What are you doing? Right now, I am just trying to figure out what is going on with Twitch and why it's not quite working right. I guess it could be because it's not quite 6:15 yet, maybe. Maybe it's got to hit 6:15 and then it'll all just kind of happen, I guess. That could be the case. But I also feel like I've gotten everything else squared away, so I'm a little confused on that front. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know. Is anyone else seeing it on Twitch yet? No, it doesn't look like it's live. Hello, Grug. Hello, Hack 000. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are we this evening? I hope you're well. I hope you're doing very well. I am trying to figure out why I'm not live on Twitch despite everything being set up, as far as I can tell, exactly the way it needs to be. It's very... I don't know. I'm probably just going to have to try to mess with it tonight a bit because there's not really anything happening yet. And I'm not subscribed. You're good? I'm glad to hear that, Grug. I'm glad to hear that. There's not anything in the way of difference that I need to do. Like, there's nothing else I can do, really. I should technically be streaming out to Twitch. And I'm worried that if I turn off the Twitch stream, it'll turn off the YouTube stream as well. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. That is quite strange. I am subbed. Thank you, Grug. Welcome to the Elite. Welcome. Hell yeah. Is everyone ready? We're going to go ahead and switch over now to playing a little bit of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. We're going to be doing some shiny hunting tonight. We're going to be trying to get 2 or 3 Paldean Wooper, 2 or 3 Mudbray, and 2 or 3 Drillbur. Sorry, brain fart on the name. But yeah, we're going to try to get all 3 of them, 2 or 3 of each. And for that, the reason for that is I'm kind of thinking maybe 1 for each evolution for these Pokemon and an extra one for my nephew, who is not currently watching, but will hopefully be here in a little bit. Actually, I need to send him the link. How's everyone's night going? I hope well. I hope very well. Okay. Okay. Sorry about the silence. We are ready to go now. We're going to go ahead and get started on catching some shiny Pokemon. And I think we start with Shiny Paldean Wooper just because that feels so... I don't know, you know, that just feels like the right way to go about this initially. Because you gotta have Shiny Paldean Wooper. It's got the Wooper color, the Cantonian or Jotonian Wooper color. And I don't know what sandwich we need, so let's look at it. I've got a graph here that shows exactly what sandwiches you need. It looks like this. So that's going to be our sandwich reference. We need 3 bell peppers, 1 of each flavor, or 1 of each color, sorry. I already have that. And then we need the ground sandwich, which is going to be ham. So that's actually super easy to make. So all we need to do is essentially fly here to Medali. There's going to be a Paldean Wooper spawn right outside of this city. Basically, right out that way, I think, from the looks of it. Northwest. Out that way, okay. So here's what we're going to do. Let's just go out there and face check it first real quick. And just see what we see. Oh, alright. There's a tree there. So there's no shiny Paldean Woopers currently. But the sandwiches allow for this really cool thing where you can manipulate the odds like crazy and essentially guarantee it, more or less. So we go picnic. We plop down a picnic and we just kind of get started on, on making a sandwich. And all we need to make our sandwich is 1 of each pepper. I think it's 2 ham, and then 2 herba mystica. So we'll just do 2 spicy. Let's make a spicy ham sandwich. And a silver pick. So it'll add in our spicy herba mystica. We're going to go ham first, because that's going to be a nice flat surface to start with. So 1, 2. I almost messed that up already. 3. 4. 5. I should have done that so differently. Oh no! Ah, it's gonna fall off! Stop, 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 stop! Okay, I think it's gonna stay on there. Maybe? I don't know. If once we start adding all these peppers, it might get a little dicey here. No, 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 no! I'm so bad at this. This is so awful. Okay, we're getting really iffy here. Let's try that. Okay. That seems a little more stable. Let's go there with it. No! We're going to have to remake this. I'm going to have to redo the ham. What a waste. I should have 100% saved first, right? My goodness, what was I thinking? Let's drop that way over there. Hurry up. Please make it. Please make it. Indeed, Grug. Indeed. We got the bread. We got the peppers. We got the ham. And we just didn't do it right. This is so bad. Oh my goodness. This is terrible. Yikes. Literally just yikes. That is a sandwich. Sparkling and Humongo power. We need... Oh, man, I don't want to waste it, so I guess we'll just use it. We've got the sparkling power. We don't have the encounter power, which is what I was really wanting out of that. But we'll make do. Oh, that's a Komala. Dang it. You tricked me. I thought we'd... Whoa. Almost ran into that. I thought we'd found one already. Wouldn't that be insane? There's a Pikachu. And it doesn't look like there are any shiny Paldean Wooper. I think maybe we start fainting them to get more to spawn, and then slowly but surely we can use that to sort of increase our odds even further. How's everyone's night doing? How's your Monday going? It is a Monday, so hopefully it's not too bad. I'm going to switch out. I forgot Wochian is a literal slug, so it's going to move really slow. Whereas Flapple's going to be moving a lot faster. It's going to fly. It'll zip around to each Pokemon a little bit quicker. There we go. It's better. Now we come over here to these guys. Honestly, it wouldn't be a terrible idea to go ahead and get rid of this whole mass outbreak and then move on to a new area. And maybe even redo the sandwich, which would be... Do you play Roblox? Your Monday is good. I'm glad to hear that. I don't currently. I'm not against playing it. I just haven't gotten around to it yet, you know? What do you like to play on Roblox? I know there's literally hundreds of thousands of games you can play because I feel like a new game comes out on Roblox every single day. When Limbus. Stillwater. Gag. Stillwater. Limbus will be whenever Kanto 9 drops. So like end of this year, early next year. Grow a Garden. I've heard that one. My PFP is a Roblox game called Pressure. Interesting. Whoa, that was a super effective. Whatever we just took out. Sudowoodo, that makes sense. There's so many Pokemon here now other than Paldean Wooper because I messed the sandwich up so badly. This is terrible. What an awful situation to be in. A horror game? It's best to start now, though? Best to start what? Limbus? I mean, yeah, probably, if we're getting closer to Kanto 9, but realistically, I'm not going to make it to Kanto 9 either way. So a little bit, it's like... I mean, if I start now, I start in December... It's not going to make a massive difference. You will, LOL? No, Kanto 9? Brother, you're talking about beating the game. How long is it to beat the game? How long would it be to get all the way up to Kanto 9? Kanto 8 took 8 to 9 months. Do you hear yourself? By the way, you make good vids. Thank you, Grug. Thank you for saying so. I appreciate that. 8 to 9 months. You think 8 to 9 months between now and December? 8 to 9 months to come out? I keep hearing end of year. I don't know. What's your source? I'm curious. Let's compare sources. Who's got the most accurate information? My information is based on speculation from fans that I've read in my chat. So no credibility whatsoever, but I believe them. They're more diehard than I am about the games, so... Because I used my eyes? Honestly, yeah, fair enough. I haven't done that in a while, so... If I just tried that, I would probably be surprised by the evidence that would befall me. Yeah, I'm seeing a ton of Paldean Wooper. Not a ton of shiny Paldean Wooper, but I'm hoping that what we're doing now will change that for us. Or really any ground-type Pokemon, honestly. We'll take whatever we can get. I'll just take a shiny. I'm getting impatient. Just kidding. I'm not actually getting impatient. Although with how many we've fainted, we should be seeing some shinies here shortly. Presser is like doors. What is doors? Is that another one? If you start now, you'll probably get to Kanto 8 with a month to spare. That's such a long commitment. In my head, I'm just like, I'll just start fresh, and then anyone that's on Kanto 9 and wants to watch me start from the beginning, I'll catch their attention, and if not, then that's fine too. This is like my vacation from the 177 hours it took to deal with Library of Ruina. It's so fun, though. James the Catboy, welcome to the stream. Is it fun, though? Is it fun? I don't know. I feel like it's work. I feel like it's just work, and that's kind of all there is to it. But that's also an opinion, and yeah. Opinions are something, aren't they? They are definitely something. Opinions, this just in, opinions exist. You know what I mean? Yes, nah, it's really fun. Okay. Is it easier than Library of Ruina? Is it more fun than Library of Ruina? Like more casual, I guess? Plus lots of Millie songs. The Millie songs are a legitimate plus. No sarcasm at all. Millie makes some really cool, really interesting music. And it's that cool, interesting way that's like, oh, whoa. Like your brain doesn't expect it to go there, and when it does, it scratches your brain just right. You're right. Fights equal more complex. So the fights are more complex. Does that mean it's more difficult? Team building is easier. Interesting. So the fights are more complex. Ursa Ring, do you mind, bro? We're busy, okay? I'm not worried about you right now. Go away. Matter of fact, what the? I just had an ad pop up on my computer. Just kidding. It wasn't an ad. It was an update for GOG. I don't know why it popped up and interrupted me like that. That was weird. I didn't like that. There's cool ego skills, too. Yeah, I've seen Leonius play Limbus a little bit, and it definitely kind of went over my head a little bit. There's definitely more to it than Ruina, for sure. I just don't know. If it's more complicated than Ruina, am I really ready for that? I don't have a ton of brain cells to spare, so, like, if it's any harder than Ruina, it might just straight up be out of my depth. What days do you live stream? Monday and Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Grug. Every Monday and Friday, unless I say otherwise. And usually, I'll update either the Discord or I'll say so here on stream when streams aren't happening. Ruina gets boring on hard fights. Limbus doesn't. Interesting that you say that. I thought Ruina was just infuriating on hard fights because some of them felt just so insurmountable. You know? Just, I don't know, like needlessly difficult. Can you play with me? What game? In Roblox? I don't even know if I have a Roblox account set up yet, to be honest with you. And to also be honest with you, I kind of want to wait for what's going on with Roblox right now to die down, kind of see where the lawsuit settles before even bothering playing it, because I don't know. It's an interesting place, and it seems like it's a fun place for the people that enjoy it, but it also seems like a pretty sketchy place as well. 99 days? Oh, okay. 99 days. Is that what you're saying? You play 99 days, plus introduces new color fixers? Same. I quit till they get on their feet and lock in. They definitely need to lock in and lock out the child predators. Because, like, what are you doing banning anyone that's trying to get rid of that trash off of your platform? If anything, they should have given Schlepp, like, a medal and been like, hey, thanks for your help, buddy. Thanks for your help. We appreciate it. Instead, they were like, hey, don't come back. Don't try to help us with our child predator problem. We can do that ourselves. Even if studies show that we're doing a poor job, allegedly. Like, okay. All right, that was all of them. So let's move on to a new area. We've got Hippopotamus there, Vampy there. That one is so close to the water, but honestly might be a good move. That one's in a canyon. That's not going to be good. They're not going to spawn correctly. That one's out in the water. That's going to be worse. Cyclozar is a fun one to shiny hunt. If anyone hasn't done that yet, I recommend it. Just make sure you get your sandwiches ready. That might be decent, but it's near a hill. Yeah, I kind of think we just go for this one. Stillwater. You are very right. I mean, it's... You should play Blood Money. Is that another Roblox game? There we go. Onward! I think this time, instead of trying to feint them, we're just going to reset the spawns. So we'll drop down here. We should start seeing some Paldean Whoopers. No, not you. Yeah, the lack of encounter power, I think, might bite us in the butt, if I'm being honest. Or at least it seems like it's going to. I'm trying to deduce if it's going to be worth it to reset our sandwich power. Ooh, bit of lag from all this rain. I wish it would go away. Great time to evolve, what Pokemon is that? Goomy? Sliggoo? Sliggoo. Great time to evolve Sliggoo. Because you can't, fun fact, without rainy weather. Alright, let's come back in. Give him a second to start popping in. No shinies so far. Oh, you know what else I need to do before we have a shiny show up? I need to get my Gallade Shiny Hunter ready. Let's go do that. James, Hitman Blood Money. Oh, is that the new Hitman game? I've actually been really curious about that. Is it good? Is it worth it, chat? Is it hype? Certainly hope so. No? Not Hitman Blood Money? Once they lock in and lock out the Predators, the first game you should play on Roblox is Item Asylum. Oh, you're doing everything you can to get me back to Project Moon, aren't you? I know your tricks. I know your ways, your sneaky, sneaky ways. You're not getting me this time. I played Lobotomy Corporation once. That was too many times. Respectfully. Dude, where's my Gallade? Where did this thing go? Hello? I need to put them in either alphabetical or numerical order. I need to just sit down and do that one day because I had a... Oh my... It's in my party, bro. It's literally right here. That's the Gallade I'd been looking for in my boxes. It was in my party already. I don't know how to explain that one other than IQ level. A Dimrone? Say what now? I haven't played in a while, so the only reference I even remember is just Callie. For what, Item Asylum or Lobotomy Corporation? I remember Lobotomy Corporation. That is that, and this is this. That's Lobotomy Corporation, right? Item Asylum? Oh, okay. Is Callie in Item Asylum? Well, I guess she kind of has to be, along with Yasad, Hakma, and the others. Why wouldn't they be? Alright, come on now. Where's a shiny? I think I need to increase the encounter rate. Because at our current pace, we're not really... I don't think we're seeing enough ground types, because we're still seeing psychics and stuff, and that encounter power is really going to come in handy here. Hakma's in there? I have no idea. I've never played. I just assumed. What was that? Whatever the pre-evolution... The, not quite Go-Goat, whatever that is. Dive down. Give him a second to spawn in. Dum ba dum ba da 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 dum bum ba dum ba da ba da dum. It has stuff, lots of different media. It's not mainly Project Moon. Really? What is the game? I found it. The short? The short? What short? The Roblox one? There's a Roblox short that you know of? I didn't go far enough away. We gotta keep moving. Let's get a little further away. Oop. Oop. Wait. There we go. Let's go up here. Okay, now we fly back. We drop down in. I think if we just get a little further over here, it should despawn all the ones on the cliff there. Whoop, not quite. There we go. That's better. We've got some Paldeban. We've got Paldean Whooper in the water. but no shinies. Still no shinies. Yeah, see, I feel like this one, the Psyducks, everything across the bridge, could also be Paldean Wooper if we had gotten the encounter power. That's really unfortunate, actually. New one, you made it? Oh, the Roblox one. Yeah, about the Predators. I mean, I didn't make one about, like, anything beyond just what's happening in the news, just because I've never played Roblox. And like I said, at this point, I'm kind of not really in a hurry to. Item Asylum is good, because you don't need to know how to play Roblox, just how to play Item Asylum. Interesting. Does it play like Lobotomy Corporation? I feel like it's got to. I feel like everyone mentioned it around the time I was playing L Corp. 23 August? Yeah, that would have been last week. Last Friday. So yeah, that's the most recent. The one about the state of Louisiana suing Roblox. No? Oh, okay. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about then. I just assumed. And you know what they say about assuming. Starting to wonder if I should redo the sandwich or not. It's a randomizer? But, like, what's the core gameplay? Is there something that you can compare it to or not really? Make a sandwich? Alright, yeah, you're probably right. We're, how far in are we? We're about halfway through our current one, and we're just not seeing enough. If I remember correctly, slot 1 is a melee, slot 2 is a ranged, slot 3 is a miscellaneous? What is it? Is it like an FPS? I'm a little confused as to what this game is supposed to be. Is it an extraction shooter? Not FPS? Unfortunately, that doesn't do a ton to help me. Alright, let's waste some more Herba Mystica, shall we? We need 1 of each pepper. 2 ham. And 2 Herba Mystica. Let's go for a sour one this time, why not? No, just when you respawn, you get a new loadout? This isn't helping me at all. Is it a third-person shooter, then? I'm so confused. Let's do 1, 2, and 3. Then do 1, 2, 3. Are you picking up what I'm putting down, chat? And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And then we'll go 1. It's already starting to slide a bit. This is really bad. 2, 3. Okay, please don't move. Please don't move. Please don't ruin this for me. 1. Oh goodness. 2. All right. Moment of truth. Ah, put the bread on quick. Ah! Why did it move so much? That was so not good. It's done. It's done. Call it. Call it. Thank goodness. Okay, we got the encounter power. Whew. Sheesh, I need a drink after that. Ooh. That was a close one. A tasty Karos original. Let's go. Let's go. Level 3 sparkling, title, and encounter. Whoop, whoop. All right, now we should see essentially nothing more than ground types. Why are there already psychic types here? Come on, bro. What a waste of energy, time, and just items. Rare items, too. I'm going to have to do like 5 or 6 raids to get back what I just spent on that sandwich. How unfortunate. And I'm still not seeing any more Paldean Wooper. Not any more than we were before. See more ground types, but that's about it. All right. I'm starting to wonder if we should go on a Paldean Wooper spree, if you know what I mean. to start ending more of them again. Clearly, we didn't make enough Paldean Wooper our op before. We got to continue to do so. Let me try dropping in from the top rope, maybe. Maybe if we drop in from way downtown with an elbow, the people's elbow. Oh, I meant to not to. Whatever you set your camera to. What? Stillwater, did your chat not go through correctly? I'm going to move my face cam on the horizontal stream, I think. Let's put it... Oh, that's the wrong thing. I didn't mean to move that. Whoops. Let's do that and that, maybe. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, I think. Yeah, that looks all right. Cool. Cool. I meant the word to, not the word to. Whatever you set your camera to. I'm still not sure what you mean. Whatever I set my camera to and in what context. I have another Pokemon in here that we could auto battle with that would be really quick about it. It is a shiny Vikavolt. There it is. I gotta find my other shiny dragons. No, not here. Here? No. Oh, that might be one of them. Nope. There it is. That way all I have to do is switch out from Vikavolt when the time comes. And this thing is really good at auto-battling. Like, it's quick with it. So now we can just auto-battle a bunch of them and then move to the next area. Because clearly we just kind of need to do that. Why did you walk into me? Cthulhu, what shinies are we hunting? Cthulhu, welcome to the stream. We are hunting basically the boosted odds to kind of increase the chance that something fun happens on stream. And they are Paldean Wooper, Mudbray, and Drillbur. So it's this symbol right here. Where is it? There's one here. So that's the shiny Paldean Wooper with the boosted shiny odds. That's why it's got that, like, sparkly gold around it. And then in Kitakami, it is Mudbray. Same thing with the symbol. And in Blueberry Academy, it's Drillbur. So, yeah, we're hoping that we can auto-battle enough of them that we can reduce our odds enough to make this a reasonable hunt. Oh, nice. Yeah, indeed. I really like Clodsire, so I'm genuinely really looking forward to potentially having a shiny Clodsire. And or a shiny Paldean Wooper, because shiny Paldean Wooper having a very similar color scheme to Jotonian Wooper is really hype to me, and I'm looking forward to that. Because he's such a cute boy. I lost my sanity to shiny hunting Sandygast a while back. I feel that. I had a shiny hunt for the Gift Dratini in Soul Silver, and it took me 4 years before I finally got it. Clodsire was my water starter. Rip Quaxley. Same here. Clodsire was my go-to. For sure. You can adjust it. Like if 0% in first person, 100% max in third person, each time you spin M3 a bit. So it can be first or third person? Or play Julian and Friends? What is Julian and Friends? I feel like you're all teaching me so many new things that I've not known before. We got to be getting close to whittling this one down, right? To where we can leave. Julian Friends is a horror game? What'd you call me? No, I figure you mean horror. I'm just being funny. A what game? I know, right? Hey, yo, what? Oh, huh? Yes? Yes to what? What kind of games are you playing, sir? Or madam? Person of the internet? Not playing this shit game? I can spell? We see that. Cannot. Oh. So it was horror. Horror game confirmed. Horror, not whore. Hooer. Not hooer. Horror. Scary. Good lord, where are they all coming from? Please just stay dead. Surely we'll find a shiny... Oh, I saw that Phanpy. I saw the blue out the corner of my eye and was like, oh, maybe? No. No, it was Copium that was blue. I am Guy? Okay. Sometimes it's hard to tell with just the way people type and the profile pictures and the usernames. So I usually just err on the side of caution because I don't want to misgender anyone. That's just not fun to do for anyone. It's not fun for me because it's embarrassing getting something that wrong. And it's not fun for you because I'm sure you don't want to be called a girl when you're a guy and a guy when you're a girl. Or anything in between. You know what I mean? Preferences matter, I guess is what I'm getting at. God, look at him. He took off. He took off for the water. He was like, I'm a scared. I'm gonna get in the water. I'm a scared. And my name is Andrew. I'm going to keep calling you Grug. Mac and Cheese, did you enjoy the Mochi Mochi side quest? I have not done the Mochi Mochi side quest that I know of. I do have some mochi in my bag. Is it a good side quest? And how would one go about starting it? I'm curious now. Now you've piqued my interest. Actually, sir, I am a Zero Todotero. I don't know what that is, but I will do my best to respect your wishes. What are your pronouns? As a Zero Todora. Is that Z? Z-Zim? It's so cringe, LOL. Oh, so it's a Pokemon side quest. Stillwater, it looks like you just kind of added some letters, friend. Finish Area 0, I think. I did finish Area 0. So I guess I'm ready to start that side quest. So many of them, so many of the stories in these games are just button spam. Like, just let me get to catching the Pokemon. Shut up. Leave me alone. Get out of my face. You're not a Pokemon? You can't go in a Pokeball? Then leave me be. Psyduck, what are you running up on me for? What do you want? Leave me alone. Why did you waste your time on Psyduck? Need you fainting just whoopers. Man, am I going to find one? Holy crap. How long has it been? Oh, it's only been like 8 minutes. 8 out of the 30. Okay, I'm just getting impatient. Sorry. Why aren't you attacking that one? That's not a shiny. Get rid of it. Thank you. Yeah, I think it might be time to just move on to an area. Maybe. Maybe, just maybe. Let's try and reset the spawn once real quick and see if that does anything for us. My goal is to get, like I said, 2 or 3 Wooper, then move on to Mudbray, 2 or 3 Mudbray, then move on to Drillbur, then move on from there. I should have saved before using so much of my Herba Mystica, because there's no guarantee that any of these will be shiny. And if that ends up being the case, I will have wasted a bunch of stuff. A bunch of Herba Mystica. Oh, is that a shiny? I think that's a shiny. Oh, we found a shiny Wooper. Let's go. There's the first one of the night, boys. Save. Save the game. Holy crap. This is not a drill. I need to switch to Gallade. Ah, look at him. He's so blue. And he's got the, like, peach ears. All right. Sweet. This is the first time I've seen one in person in this game. This is so hype. Let's go. We did it. The sandwiches worked. Never let them tell you the power of the sandwich is false. Oh, okay, rude. Let's go for a Premier Ball. It's what I catch all of my shinies in. As you can tell, I've only got 7 left. I'm about to have to go buy a lot of Pokeballs. Does anyone know of a way to get Premier Balls on demand, like purchase them other than having to buy 10 Pokeballs? DJ, how it feels to watch your Pokemon run into concerning traffic and get violently transformed into Flat Stanley. Yeah. I'm playing Pokeball only. I catch everything I can in a Pokeball. I just think shinies fit so well in a Premier Ball, like thematically. That's like the main reason I go for it. All right, let's leave the area and spawn them back in. I'm flipping the script. I feel really good about the spot now that we finally found a shiny in it. Purely emotionally. So that's 1 out of ideally 3, but a minimum 2. Let's go back down in. Back down into the hole. All right, they're starting to pepper in a bit. Okay, none in the water. None up on land. I feel like evolutionarily, it makes sense that they're brown, but if they like to swim in the water, you'd think they would have stayed blue. I am the only person now? I think still water begs to differ. Also, YouTube's count for who's in stream feels either like it lags behind or it just gets it totally wrong sometimes. Because there will be 5 people in stream and someone will be like, oh, it just says it says it's just me. And there's like 4 other people. It's weird. I don't know. It does that on my end as well. The real number will be the concurrent viewers, and then the stat number will be completely wrong. So it's like, which one do I believe in this situation? Let's drop down into him with the people's elbow again. Wabam, you know? Boom. Show me a blue Paldean Wooper. Where you at? It might legit be kind of hard to see in the water, which is what I was saying about evolutionarily speaking. It's better camouflage if they do like to swim, but maybe swimming's just like a casual activity, not like a flee from a predator. If they're fleeing from a predator by diving straight into mud, then, I mean, the brown color certainly works. What also works in getting away from a predator is logging off of Roblox. So definitely keep that in mind. Ray J, what's up? Welcome to the stream. You came in at an awkward time there, I think. We both had the same joke, lol. There you go. There you go. Sometimes the jokes write themselves when it comes to reality. So true. Hashtag free Schlep. Yeah, truly. Schlep did nothing wrong. Hot take, I know. I don't know many that will agree with me there, but Schlep did nothing wrong against Roblox, against the law. The man literally was like, hey, these people are acting weird because they think I'm an underage individual. Informed the police and then let the police take over with the evidence he gathered. That's like the most legitimate way to do it. What's up, Brian? Welcome to the stream. And yet Roblox was like, how dare you? Out of curiosity, to anyone who is still here in chat, how do we feel about maybe starting Outer Wilds this Friday? Like just a straight 6 to 8 hours of full-on Outer Wilds, just to see how far we can get into the game. See if I can figure it out. Driving in my car right after a beer. Hey, that bump is shaped like a deer. Override this F. Huh? Limbus Friday? Nah, too soon. Too soon. We gotta let the Library of Ruin of Victory marinate for a bit, you know? I wouldn't want to overwhelm you guys with Project Moon content. Pulverize, not override. That's the coldest take ever, Karos. Unless you're one of them, there's no way you wouldn't want weirdos like that off a kid's platform. I kind of want weirdos like that off my planet. Go to Mars. Like, just go to Mars, be to yourself and amongst your kind, and see how gross you are. Because, like, I don't want you anywhere near me. I don't have a child, but I don't want you anywhere near me or anyone else's children, because I feel like there's not many things I can say without it being very anti-YouTube, like being very not okay to say on YouTube. But those individuals, yeah, Yeah, just need to go somewhere else. Very, very far away forever. I'm going to be very vague about that on purpose. Did you enjoy the ending? Which one? If you're talking about Library of Ruina, I feel like it had like 18 freaking false endings. It pissed me off. There were so many times that game could have been like, and done. And I would have been like, wow, what a satisfying, interesting ending. But no, it had to go and be like, nope, here's one more really hard fight. Go cry about it, you little baby. Like, okay. Okay, why? Go to a dying neutron star, mate? Honestly, yeah, I don't care where they end up. As long as they're not on planet Earth anymore, I really don't care. We understand, LMAO, the ending in the outskirts. Like, what's with playing the credits and then being like, here's another really hard fight? This isn't a Marvel movie. I don't need a post-credits scene. I don't need a post-credits fight. Please, leave me alone. I'm done. I was done. I thought I was done. I'm literally going to tear up if I talk about this too much. Lobotomy Corporation broke me. Library of Ruina tried to rip me in half and couldn't quite do it, and then left me there half alive. Agasaur runs over a deer. What are we talking about? Schmeep schmop. I know. Yeah, Brian, it is a cold take. Me saying it was a hot take was sarcasm. Sorry. I'm really dry with my sarcasm, so I sometimes will be sarcastic and it's hard to tell, which is not good. You should eat more Gordon Ramsay meals. I want to. I actually have one in my freezer right now. We've just had a really busy month or two, it feels like. It's been a long time since I've had time to just sit down and make those. But I do have another one that I want to record. And then there was some other frozen meal that dropped recently, and I can't remember whose it was. Guy Fieri. Guy Fieri made a line of like, I guess, dive bar food, but in frozen form. And I look forward to destroying my stomach with that as well. Those are fun. They're a lot of fun to just whip together, try them out, and then be like, ugh, or, ooh, wait. For a frozen meal? Actually, though? Limbus will probably kill you, then revive you? I feel like it'll probably just kill me. At least you steamrolled Barrel in that fight? True. True. I did do that. That felt pretty good. Bro thought he was free, and then the head showed up to say, your boss is a clanker. Your boss is a clanker. You gotta leave. True. Big facts. Burrell. Is it Barrel or Burrell? Baral? Baral? It might be Baral. I remember it getting corrected. Bye now. Goodbye, Grug. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, that was your most popular short. Yeah, I try not to just make stuff because it's popular, which is antithetical to doing this for a living. But I just kind of make the thing that I feel like making, and if it does well, it does well. That's kind of how I've done it for the last 9 years. If it goes nowhere, I have a day job. That's kind of the point of the day job, is to pay the bills so that I can do stuff like this for fun. And if people like it, then it's even more rewarding, because then people like the thing that I made because I liked it and I wanted it to exist, you know? So it's like double rewarding when it does well. And if it doesn't, I liked it. I thought it was good or funny or whatever. So many Paldean Wooper and not a single freaking blue one. Why doesn't Dante just erase everyone in battle? In every battle? I don't know. His fave is Library of Ruina, but also not Library of Ruina. Yeah, pretty much. That's how Lobotomy Corporation is. I remember that game fondly now that I'm far enough away from it. Picnic resetting all of the Wooper might be easier. Honestly, I think you're right. I think you're right. Limbus is not super bad. As long as you pull on whatever current banners are out, you should be able to complete content with some minor reading. Oh, okay. I'm going to try what Cthulhu has recommended and just try and picnic reset. Let's just run around here real quick. Double check to make sure there aren't any. And picnic. Save for Walpurg Night? As in Walpurg Night didn't have good pulls, or what? Now we stand here and wait. The Paldean Wooper in his natural habitat. Oh my god, a shiny Psyduck! That's so unexpected, genuinely. I'm literally hunting ground types. Why did a water type show up? Holy cow! I'm not mad about it. It's just so unexpected. What the crap? Hey, buddy. What? I'm gonna run out of Premier Balls, and I haven't even caught anything that I intended to catch. Watch there be a shiny Wooper in the background. Okay, honestly good. I didn't want there to be. Is Psyduck too stupid to fall asleep from hypnosis? I love Queen of Hatred, Dawn drooling. The Queen of Hatred animation was really sick. Walpurgis is a ways off. We had one a while ago, and we're getting an Intervalo soon. Plus Arknights collab pretty soon. Really? Arknights is doing a collab with Limbus? They're in the middle of a collaboration right now with another game I play called Delta Force. What is your favorite game out of all the ones that you played? My favorite game of all time, as of now, is No Man's Sky. It hasn't been topped yet, really, by anything that I've played. Oh, it just keeps avoiding the attack. Go figure. I just feel like No Man's Sky does everything that I love about a video game. Sense of wonder. It's vast. It feels huge. There's a little bit of repetitiveness to it, but the repetitive nature is like the stuff that I find satisfying, like gathering resources and hunting down ships and destroying pirate ships and stuff. I got addicted to Genshin again. I'm so sorry. Oh yeah, that Arknights collab, I forgot that was soon. That's what I hear so far. Anyway, we don't have a date when the collab will happen. Interesting. Save for Walpurgis Night. It has the best pulls, bro. Oh, you can also just... Okay, I see what you're saying. You're saying not save for as in instead of or in spite of or whatever. You're saying, Typhoon, I am gay, happy. I'm happy for you, Typhoon. We just caught a shiny Psyduck. We're trying our best to reduce the shiny Paldean Wooper rates as much as possible. And we get a Psyduck. Oh. Psyduck. What? Yo, Psyduck, indeed. I thought the collab was set for September. It doesn't sound like there's much of any clear word on when the collab is happening. The collab or Kanto 9, frankly. Picnic. Shiny hunting failed successfully? Literally, though. Literally failed successfully. Oh, man, what are the odds? What are the odds we get another shiny Psyduck here? I pan around, there's just another shiny Psyduck. Ah, I keep seeing Choodle, and it's just blue enough that I'm like, Wooper, is that you, buddy? And it's not. It's not. It never is. It's never Wooper. It's always Choodle, making me think it. It's another Choodle. Look at that. What the crap, man. Psyduck, don't get any ideas. All right, let's reset again. Picnic. Kanto 9 is probably early 2026, you think? I'm going to turn the chat on. Do y'all want to be able to see your chats right now? Will you be able to see your chats? I don't know. It's not... It doesn't seem like it's working right now. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Yeah, let me fight vertical chat. Hell yeah, I like the spirit. There we go. Put your dukes up. Are you excited for GTA 6? A little bit. I'm curious to see what it's like and how it runs. I wonder if the ambitious scope is going to be more for PlayStation 5s and Xbox consoles than anticipated. I want it on PC. I'm a little disappointed that it's not being available at the same time on PC as it is on console. But it still looks like fun, obviously. I mean, it's GTA 6. What are we talking about? But I have so many games on my backlog I'm trying to catch up on. What about you, Ray J? Ray J, Stillwater, Typhoon, Cthulhu, all of you. Mac and Cheese Brian, are you all excited for GTA 6? Do you plan on getting it and playing it? Are you wanting to partake in illegal and illicit activities and then backhand a hoe when she talks back to you? In Grand Theft Auto, I mean. Are you looking forward to those activities? Stealing cars? By the way, Silksong comes out on my birthday. Dude! That's actually so sick. Mac and Cheese, congratulations. What a great birthday present from Team Cherry to you. They were like, yeah, Mac and Cheese was born on September 4th, so we had to release this. We had to get this game out on time for that. Also, I did Kanto 5 in like 2 days, and Kanto 6. Nice. Bro, wait. What? Probably going to get GTA 6 chat with the whole ID verification being paired with. Yeah, so to be honest, if GTA 6 expects me to give them a copy of my government ID, I'm going to return that game so fast. I'm literally just going to not play it. I just won't. Or I'll play like a bootleg, like pirated copy on my PC. I'm not giving a game company or a third party my government ID. I'll flash it to you if you want. If you need it, you need me to show you it to buy alcohol or something that's like 16 or 18 over or whatever. You're not storing my license. And I don't care if you say, oh, they're not gonna. They will. They will because they can sell it. And anything they can sell, they will sell because money. So, if GTA 6 comes out, I won't be able to make jokes about it never coming out. That's fair. That's fair. It is low-hanging fruit, for sure. And it will be kind of unfortunate when you can't anymore. How much time? I got 3 minutes left before we have to make another sandwich. And we found 2 shinies. We had a ground-type sandwich activated, and we had 2 shinies. One was a Psyduck. Why are you here, Psyduck? What are you doing? Exactly. Why do I need to give you a third... Why do I need to give a third-party company my data? I mean, we already do. Legends EA is going to be so sick. I'm genuinely so pumped about Legends EA. I pre-ordered from Best Buy literally just so I could get the... Because really, I usually get my Pokemon games digitally. Violet on my Switch is digital. But I bought the physical version of ZA because I have the physical copy of Legends Arceus along with the digital version. Because that's my favorite Pokemon game. And I'm just excited for ZA. I don't know. I wanted the playmat that came from Best Buy specifically. Yeah, same. Even Roblox. Don't you need it for that? I don't know. Do you need your ID to play Roblox? Surely not. There's so many children playing it. I've never liked GTA. Instead, I'm hyped for Pokemon ZA. Yeah, okay, same. Legends Arceus was phenomenal. Not sure how to feel about the future setting, but I'm still excited. Pretty much same. No? I didn't think so. I didn't think so. Otherwise, how are there so many potential targets for all of those child predators that are on Roblox developing games actively and targeting said children? How are there so many children there for those predators to target? If you had to use your ID, then it would just be a bunch of predators just all on Roblox with nothing to do. But instead, Roblox makes sure to give them something to do, and that's target children. And Roblox allegedly doesn't seem to be doing much about it. Sorry, am I hammering home about that too much? Dang, I care about the security of children. Sorry if that's a little cringe. Ugh, you know? My bad. You get anything for pre-order. So, with the ZA purchase, let me see if I can show you this. Without... Hold on. Pokemon... Ooh, you know what? I'm going to pause my game real quick. There we go. Pokemon Legends... ZA Best Buy pre-order bonus. You get this playmat. Is it going to load? Man, just give me a bigger picture of it. What are we doing here? Okay, cool. I'm just going to save this image and then open said image. Okay, are you ready? I'm about to reveal it after way too long. Let's switch to desktop and camera. There we go. It is this. You get this if you pre-order either the Switch or Switch 2 version. I don't know if they're still available, but you get a playmat that has each of the starters Eternal Floette, and Zygarde. Dog form. I can't remember what percentage that is. But it's got just the city, a couple of scenes from the city, and it's a big old playmat. Like, it's just, you can play your cards on it. I just think it's really cool, and as far as I know, you can only get it from here. Calling it a gamer mat is a little cringe, but seems cool. I just thought it was neat, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna cop that. Why would I not as a Pokemon fan? My sister is buying it digital. Okay, good. I want to make sure the sound was still working. My sister is buying it digital for the extra free game. Oh, you're talking about getting the Switch 1 version with the what's the word? The passes. What are those called? I know what they're called. I can't think of it right now. Is it literally just what are they called? You know what I'm talking about, mac and cheese. You know what I'm talking about. They're called like how many games have you played? Holy cow. That is a question. Dang, I don't even know. How many games have I played? I've played, at this point, every Pokemon game that has ever released. Minecraft Legends. Most Call of Duties that I've released, about half of the Battlefield games that have come out, most of the Lego games, a little bit of Cyberpunk, No Man's Sky, Death Stranding I recently started. I've played several games, like several games for sure. Let's get back into it, shall we? But I know what you're talking about, mac and cheese. Yeah, the digital games passes, the whatever they're called, where you get 2 games for the price of like a game and a half, essentially, is what it boils down to. Would you say more than 100? I mean, yeah, I've been playing video games since I was 5 years old, and I am now 30. If I haven't cracked 100 yet, I'm playing way too much Pokemon. I still remember when I got a MacBook Pro for graduation for high school. Another shiny! Ah, he's so blue! We're definitely doing another sandwich. This is so hype. It's so much fun. Hypnosis. Excited for new Limbus Intervalo. I'm not familiar. I don't know enough about Limbus, though, in general. False swipe. Anyway, Brian, they're pushing ID verification for 17+ areas in Roblox after they put those areas in because they got sued about the massive pred problem. Oh, yeah. Is that before or after the state of Louisiana suing? Also, it's interesting to me that they... funny Uma Musume parody mechanic, if I understood the Intervalo. Interesting. Or side stories after Kantos? Okay. Yeah, Brian, it's weird to me that they kicked the guy off that was, like, trying to expose predators on the platform, and then the CEO of Roblox was like, yeah, we want to make it a dating sim. What are you going to do about the children that arguably outnumber every other one of your users? Yeah, we're going to make it a dating sim. We're going to make it a dating platform, not a dating sim. Sorry, that's even worse. We're going to make it a dating platform. It's like, are you one of those people that just have no self-awareness whatsoever? Because, he caught 6 predators, man. 6. Roblox has not caught any. That's my point. It's like, they say that they have all of these things in place to protect the children and stuff. And then when it happens, it's like, when something happens or someone gets exposed, they're like, don't look over there. Look at the guy that exposed him. He's being bad. It's like, no. I don't think anyone's going to be on your side for that one, Roblox, buddy. Sorry. Again, hot take, I know, but, nope. bloody predator-sided clankers. Clanker! Exactly. That's a lot of R's, but... Podcast was 17 plus on Roblox, but now they changed it back. Like what? What is podcast? What is podcast on Roblox? Carol's death stare was scary. What the heck? Sorry. I had to. Right there. Ooh, cutting it a little close there, friend. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. More ham. 1, 2, 3. All right. Now we're going to do our green peppers and our red peppers. And no, don't slide off. No. Should be plenty stable. I've made sure of that. Why are they so shiny? Also, why is the plate and bread so bleached? It looks like I'm making this in the snow, but I'm making it like by the water side. Drop that there. It's done. Call it. Hurry up, please. It's called a game voucher. Yes, thank you. A game voucher. Yes, if you do a game voucher, then yeah, you can get a $60 or $70 game. For like in ZA's case, you could pay $100, get Legend ZA and one other $60 game, save $20, upgrade to the Switch 2 version, and save another $10 and save still $10 in the long run. Which honestly, I am considering. It's a game on Roblox where you talk to people. Why would they change it back though? They didn't want to send the wrong message. They wanted to make sure that everyone knew you could still talk to kids and people that are of older ages. Roblox is nothing if not consistent in their lack of protecting children. I almost could get a sentence out seriously because, like, it's so laughable. It's so laughably easy to just not do the stuff they're doing, and yet they still just continue to get in their own way. It's ridiculous, truly. Look at him. He's just so problemless. Muddy, just in his element, thriving. We should all be more like Paldean Whooper. Just a goofy smile on our face, not a problem in the world. Big chillin'. Big chillin'. No problems, no stress, no worries, no bills. Yes, please. Don't mind if I do. I would love to be more like Paldean Whooper. Although, oh! That's a Fampy, isn't it? Dadgummit. Fampy, please stop. I just need you to stop. Was that blue? That was just the water. I want to see a shiny Paldean Whooper again so badly. I'm seeing them everywhere. The problem with Roblox getting sued by the state is that it's going to be an excuse for the enforcement of ID to use the internet. Yeah, I think, though, that here's my hope, is long-term, yes, it will be used as an excuse of, like, we need to crack down on the internet usage. These children are out here getting violated by people like me. I mean them, by these creepers and gross men on the internet. And then internet usage will plummet because who wants to give a third party their government identification and information? And then internet companies will throw a lot of money at government to be like, hey, reverse that ID thing so we can get people back on the internet, please. They can't use our stuff because they won't ID their themselves. So we need to stop that and find a different route for this. And enough money will get put behind it that it'll just go back to the way it was. I hope. I don't really like slippery slope arguments typically because they do feel like a legitimate... Oh! There he is. That's our final blue boy. It's our final blue boy. Ah! Come here. Look at her. Children should be restricted to Club Penguin and Neopets like God intended. True. Big facts. Do you know all the Pokemon? No, but I could probably list a lot of them. And if I had like their their silhouette, I think I could get almost all of them. I definitely couldn't get all of them, I don't think, because there are some middle stages that just trip me up. Middle stages specifically, I almost always forget. That's cool. Thank you, Ray J. How many of them could you list? I actually feel like I could pretty confidently get several, that's the word I'm looking for, several of the Kanto Pokemon just off, like, typing them out. Like those websites where you can test yourself on it. I feel like I could get it. No. Aracuda, leave me alone. It was better for us Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. I feel so bad for kids these days. Yeah. Honestly, I remember growing up, I've never played only Pikachu and Charizard. Oh, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, Pokemon, if you didn't grow up with Pokemon, I don't blame you for not liking it. It's definitely hard to love, even as a literal lifetime fan. It is a hard franchise to love because of how lazy the games are. We just need parents to parent, but in order for that to happen, living expenses have to actually be affordable so both parents aren't just sick at work all week. Huh. So for a society to function healthily and safely for its citizens, the economy has to be in a place that is not in shambles, and you have to set it up in a way that people can thrive in all areas and all tiers economically. So what about the billionaires? Who's going to think of them, though? Who's going to protect them? Who will think of the billionaires? I love most Pokemon games. X and Y do not interact. Did you not care for X and Y? Look at all the Mudbray. Holy crap. This isn't even a mass outbreak of them. Karos, when are you having Karos Jr.? Not in the plans. But I mean, if it happens, it happens. I don't know. I'm so happy for you, LOL. For who? Oh, but yeah, Cthulhu. I definitely feel you. I remember when, like, the internet was first starting to show up, and my mom was like, you're not doing that. You're not having anything to do with any of that. There's our 3 Wooper babies. Now we need to go Mudbray quickly, because we are on limited time for the sandwiches. The sandwich powers that be. We want to pick a good area for Mudbray to spawn, and I feel like none of these are great. Go figure. Whoop, 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 whoop. They're all very close to cliff sides, which is just not a great spot for it to be. Man, screw them billionaires. I want to be able to afford stuff again. Honestly, the billionaires aren't even doing anything with most of that money. Yeah, they're sitting on it and going, hey, look how rich I am. I'm so rich, I can pay for the largest yacht in the world to be built. And all you'll do about it is buy more stuff on my platform, Amazon. I'm Jeff Bezos. Existence is exhausting. Hey, it's a Pikachu. I wonder if we'll see a shiny Pikachu while we're hunting for ground types. Wouldn't that be fun? That'd be so fun. Okay, I'm not seeing any shiny Mudbray yet. I do think that maybe we come back to this one, though, and we try and knock out a few maybe in this area. You pick... What you do is you find an optimal route for when you get done knocking out a bunch of them, and you go knock out a bunch of them in an area where you don't think you're going to find them reliably. Like, what is this spawn? Where are they going to show up at? Right here? No. Down here? I mean, somewhat. It's not a reliable spawn, though. Far from it. What is that? Oh, I thought that was a Paldean Wooper. I was like, oh my goodness. It was not. It was Copium is what it was. It was shiny Copium. I don't see any of them over here. Mudbray are not going to spawn well right here because it's literally in the worst spot it could have been in. So we're basically not going to be able to hunt it all there. Here, though, we might be able to pull something off. Let's go there real quick. Just played Windows Pinball. Dude, nice. Windows Pinball's hype. That's the OG right there. Let's grab that. Grab that and that. And this way. Started going the wrong direction at first. Oh, alright. I didn't even try to avoid the Surskit. Whooper fake out. True. What's your Limbus ID? Does everyone get their own, or is it... Wait, is this like a Nintendo ID where it's how you add friends on Limbus? I never had Wi-Fi when I was a kid until kindergarten, just playing cool math and such. Oh, you were saying you didn't just now play Windows Pinball. You played Windows Pinball as a kid, and that was it. I'll go grab it. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Here's some Mudbray that we can knock out. Let's go. Oh, there's a Snorlax blocking that cave. That's actually so sick. What the heck? I actually really like that, unironically. That's really neat. Holy, look at the Toedscool and Toadstool. They're literally everywhere. It looks like a mass outbreak of them. Holy crap. There's so many. Should I be scared? I feel a little scared. I'm scared. That's how you add friends on Limbus? That makes sense. Existence is exhausting. No way. Yo, a Pikachu? No way. I'm gonna go now. Headphones died. Goodbye, Stillwater. I know you can't hear me, but thank you for stopping by. Try to make sure you could lip read. I have no idea what shiny Toedscruel or Toadstool looks like, so... If you see one that I don't notice, I guess let me know. Spam it in the chat. I'm not seeing one currently. Our goal here is to take out all of the Mudbray. We want them all gone. The only reason for friends in Limbus is to snag one of their 12 support IDs to carry you through story content. Ooh, I'm definitely going to get all of your friends' codes then, because I want to get carried through that game. You have no idea. I want to barely try. I'm not kidding. I don't care how cheap that sounds. I don't care how lazy that sounds. I want to barely try when playing Limbus. You know why? Because I feel like then I'll be able to just enjoy the story instead of focusing so much on how stressed I am. Where did that Mudbray go? Do they run away after a minute? Do they get scared? Are they little scaredy cats? Scaredy horsies? Scaredy horses? It's fine. Most of my company units are level 50, not 55 though. What does that mean? You can only snag one support ID per mission. Who's got level 55 I can borrow? It's funny, it's level 55. As a COD player, I'm just like, yo, can you prestige in Limbus? Because the parallels would go crazy. Okay, Mudbray's going to be really tricky, clearly, because it's going to take off running if it sees us. That's so scary for shiny hunting. That legit makes shiny hunting... Like, we might lose a shiny if we're not careful. What happens if I just walk up to it? Do you eventually disappear to the... That's not a shiny right there, is it? Okay, no. It's way more yellow. It was there was some in the shade and one in the light, and the one in the light just looked like it was a bit yellow. I don't have to level cap on most of my IDs because too much effort. Really? Is it like I'll get higher once they release next Kanto? Interesting. It'll go from 55 to 60. So, this game sounds like World of Warcraft, Call of Duty... Yesy! What's up? How are you? Welcome to the stream. Except for fucking Captain Ishmael. Don't besmirch Ishmael now. That's your profile picture. Come on. Isn't it? That looks like Ishmael. I think. Do I have that right, Cthulhu? Is your profile picture Ishmael? That's a shiny Mudbray. That's a shiny Mudbray. That's a shiny Mudbray. This is not a drill. That is literally a shiny Mudbray. Switch. And go, 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 go. Don't run away, don't run away. Now we just gotta catch it. She loses sanity based on the enemy's level. Oh, lovely. That's not fun. Hypnosis. Go to sleep, you beautiful horse. You stallion, you. And then get in the freaking Premier Ball. My profile is Sync Association Don Quixote. I was way off. Okay. Is there another Mudbray back there, I wonder? Not yet, but there's still time for there to be. Let's false swipe this sleepy Mudbray. That did not do enough, and now it's awake. Awesome. That's great. Love that for you. I should have put it to sleep first. Okay, good. Here's to hoping it doesn't know takedown or something. If it knows takedown, that will... Ooh, it missed. Don't use high jump kick. Okay, we had dodged it. That's good, that's good. Hypnosis, please go to sleep now. You're making me nervous, Mr. Mudbray, sir. And sleepy. Good night. I thought Ish loses sanity by your teammates killing enemies. You can just farm Lexification. Oh, y'all are speaking, you're no longer speaking a language I comprehend. I don't follow Limbus well. I don't speak Limbusese? Limbusian? What would the language of Limbus be? Project Moonian? I don't know, I'm trying to think of like a fictional reference for a language here. Any thoughts from anyone? I don't speak Limbian? No. Limbusan? Limbarican? Every ID, I'm not max leveling all of them. Oh, I was going to ask, is it like RuneScape where level 90, what is it? Level 98 is halfway to level 99, if you know what I mean? Like, is the scale for experience points not linear, exponential? Exponential? No, thank God. Oh, okay. It just takes a lot still. Whew, I got gas. All right, the number's getting lower. We're almost done. And then we can move over to the other place. I should probably do this before the sandwich, right? Because this does feel like a decent use of... Like, it feels like this uses a decent amount of time. Is that a shiny Toadstool? Toadstool? No, it's not. Looks too much like the others around it. 1 to 45, still kind of ass sometimes, though. Fair enough. The scale for XP was getting steep until level 45, and after that point, it got hella reduced. Ah, so they're pretty constantly making changes to this game from the sound of it. Is it adjusted based on fan feedback, or just what they recognize from the way people play the game? Like, if you complained about it long enough, will they change whatever you're complaining about? Did you just not grab Jinshin-ish, by the way? Oh, I still need to do Shard Ishmael? You better get on it. Might be coming to an end soon. Oh, ah, crap. Dadgummit. Drillbur only has 2 evolutions, right? Or 1 evolution. Yeah, 1 evolution. Thinking out loud, trying to make sure how many I need. 2 more Mudbray and 3 Drillbur would be ideal. If you know, you know. SMH back to the mines for you. Brian's got jokes. Back to the mines. I yearn for the mines. What is it? As a young boy, or since I was 7 or something? They had a Google Doc asking if the recent story boss needs nerfs. Interesting. And I guess most everyone was like, yes, please. I'm not a good... I can't play game hard. There are not many Mudbray left. Good. I'm trying to make them go extinct so that all that's left are the shinies. There's no time limit on sharing characters in Limbus. Previous season IDs become locked for a season temporarily. Interesting. He did not need nerfs. Okay, but Brian, you also didn't seem to struggle with Library of Ruina at all. You are a god gamer. The rest of us are mere mortals, so if we need nerfs, we just need nerfs. it's kind of like asking an Olympic athlete, like, you know, why did they make the weight limit so low? And the Olympic athlete just being like, I don't know, 1,000 pounds isn't even that heavy. It's just chest. Brian's over here like, just run faster. Get good. Brian and I have like 2K shards. I'm just lazy. Yeah, Cthulhu, don't you and Brian both have like an ungodly amount of time in Limbus? I know Ain does as well. Ain's got like 2,000 hours in Limbus or something insane like that. I've heard that sound too many times. Alright, that should be all of... No? There's 2 more. This should be the last of them. 3 more. I'm here for your mud. Give me your mud, Mudbray. Is that it? Is that all of them? Have dispersed. Okay. Now... Oh, wait, there's still 1 more. But we'll go... Now we're going to go back over here. Yep. We're going to fly right down here and just start doing picnic resets. Which doesn't count on the yeah, 1,150 hours or something. Jeez! Which doesn't count the mobile hours. Do you have more in mobile? Oh my lord! Is there a way to buy Pokeballs at Kitakami Hall? I hope there is. I need to stock up on Premier Balls expeditiously. You. No, I don't want to do Ogre Ostin. Sorry. I don't. Okay, we gotta fly back to Paldea real quick. I'll make this lickety-split, promise. The problem is that the thing people complained about was legitimately telegraphed. The boss essentially saying, ooh, I'm gonna use the big scary move next turn, you better nerf me this turn. And then they just didn't. I have no idea how many mobile hours I have. That's insane. It must be several. I'm gonna sell real quick all this stuff because I'm about to buy an inordinate amount of Pokeballs. It's literally just to get Premier Balls because I think there's a way to buy them, but you have to wait for a specific shop day, and I just don't have that kind of time. 702. Is that because it tops me out at $9.99? That is literally why. Did I get 70 Premier Balls for that? I better have. Please tell me. I need my Premier Balls, please! 72 Premier Balls, let's freaking go! Yeah! Yeah! Sorry. I'm pumped about it if you can't tell. I need my Premier Balls, baby! Let's fly here. Win harder, IDK what to say. Yeah, fair enough. I did nerf him, and I won the clash, and he still wiped my team despite that. That's my entire existence, the entire time I was playing Library of Ruina. You guys were like, just roll better. It's like, I can't. I've tried. It's devastating. When it's luck-based and your luck just doesn't luck, it's like, oh, crap. What have I done to deserve such an unfortunate fate? Look at all these berries. That's a Morpeko. And a Pikachu. Hey, it's that thing that copied Morpeko. Anyway. Doesn't look like there's any Mudbray shinies, so let's picnic. No, not boxes. Picnic. Thank you. I did roll better. That was the problem. You have to roll worse? That sucks. Limbus is luck-based, but luck is mostly controllable. That's because you're a good gamer. You're a god gamer. My luck is not controllable. The only thing that I can ensure with my luck, from the sound of it, it'll be perfect for this boss, is that it's bad. Actually, no, it'll probably be good to spite me. Just to spite me. Doesn't look like any shiny Mudbrays are going to be showing up. So let's picnic reset in 3, 2. There's still some popping in. 1. I'm going to get up here. Let's get up here for our picnic. And hopefully that will put us kind of... Whoa, hey, what are you doing? And hopefully that'll put us at like a good overhead view of everything. Never mind. We got to pick flat ground. Duh, it's a picnic. It can't be on a hill. Really? Buddy, please just let me picnic. There's no shiny Mudbray. I'm just wasting time at this point. Yo. What is going on? Just let me picnic. Thank goodness, okay. You can change your stances of a good roll to 95% with it. What? Your chances. I don't know why I read that way. The game literally has a mechanic that generally makes you roll better. Turn 1 is always the hardest turn of the bunch. Interesting. You have me intrigued, but not enough to start it before like January or December. All right, Mudbray, where you at? Start spawning in. Let's see it. There's a couple. Whoop. Literally did not even see that charger bug. PokeVR, can you try and find a shiny Riolu? I already have, actually. I've already got a shiny Riolu, and we're trying to hunt the shiny boosted ground types right now. Rebecca, I am doing well. How are you? Also, PokeVR, I'm sorry I did not see your message sooner. It looks like it might have been there for a minute. That's my bad. Excuse me. Ace Gaming, I'm doing well. How are you? Welcome to the stream. And Rebecca says, pretty well, thanks. Good, I'm glad to hear that. Shiny Mudbray! Sorry. All right, we got to get just close enough. Don't run away, don't run away. Switch, save. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Go, 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 go. Don't run away. Yeah, woo. Just to keep you humble. The battle pass lasts so long. Every now and then the game will still give you 0 heads on a 5 coin with a 95% chance of roll. Oh, yeah. I look forward to experiencing that for sure. Hypnosis. So do you play any other game beside this game? Rebecca, I'm thinking Friday we might start Outer Wilds and yes. Or Outer Worlds. What's it called? Outer Wilds. Outer Wilds. But yeah, I play No Man's Sky. I've played Lobotomy Corporation, Library of Ruina, Bloodborne. Worlds is a different game. Yes, Outer Wilds. Yes, thank you, Cthulhu, for keeping me honest. Karis, in the future, are you going to go to Ham Pang Pang? If I ever get the money and time to travel like that, yeah, I think it'd be really cool too, unironically. First on my list, though, is Japan, and then Ireland, and then, weirdly, New York. I've just never been, and I kind of want to go. But then after that, I mean, South Korea would be fun. Sweden would be really interesting. I'd like to go to, like, Switzerland as well, just to see what the land of the unproblematic is like. Iceland is Cook. Cool. Interesting. I'm doing fine. Mudbray Shiny looks so cool. It does. That is our second one of the night. I'm going to try for one more for my nephew at home. Nephew, if you're watching this, you know who you are. This third one's for you, buddy. We're going to do our best to catch it. Because we should now have 2. Yeah, we have 2. We have 3 of the Paldean Whoopers. Obviously, 1 is, again, for my nephew. This third one is going to hopefully be for him, but we've only got 3 minutes left on our sandwich, so we might be making another sandwich here in just a second. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Let's go and plop down to the picnic. Get it reset. Hurry up, hurry up. There we go. But yeah, my friend always plays World of Warcraft, so I made cool banner for him. You might like it too. Nice. Very cool. Yeah, my wife plays a lot of World of Warcraft. Played. She doesn't play anymore. She's scared to get addicted to it again. Which is funny. You like a game so much that you don't want to risk liking it again too much. I get it, but I also have played so much No Man's Sky that I could never imagine stopping playing it. So I guess I just think about it from that perspective as well, of like, why would I stop playing it? I love it. It's so much fun. Sure, you want any social? You're looking at it, YouTube. If you can share the link with me, like tag me in it or something, or like a post if you want. My friend works on World of Warcraft. What? You know someone that works on World of Warcraft? That's so cool. What do they do? Do they do the cinematics or like some of the mechanics? That's so sick. I wish I had like the patience to figure out game design, because it seems like it'd be a lot of fun and very creatively rewarding. But man, yeah, she designs quests. That's so sick. That's so sick. Imagine just being like, yeah, I'm working on this new quest for World of Warcraft that comes out next year. It's like, you do that? Huh? Excuse me? Run that one by me again? That's an APOM way out there. We're looking for Mudbray in the next 1 minute. We need a shiny Mudbray to show up in the next 60 seconds. And probably about 10 of that is going to be resetting with a picnic, because I'm not seeing any. No shinies for me. Clear out, Mudbray. Move, move, move. I got a picnic here. No, don't run into me, dummies. Yeah, I'm not seeing any. Okay. This is too steep. Let's get right here. This should be good, picnic. Hurry back out. What's your favorite Pokemon, if you don't mind me asking? I don't mind you asking at all. Ace? It's kind of always been and continues to be Lugia. The shiny is sick. The lore behind it is a little eerie, but also dope in its own way. And I mean like the in-universe lore. The IRL lore is kind of sad, honestly. But the Pokemon itself is just so well designed. It's so cool. What is yours? What's your favorite Pokemon? I think I love the concept of just every Pokemon being someone's favorite. That might be my favorite thing about Pokemon in general. There's just so many different designs, so many different like variations on different takes of things. There's always going to be one that someone is like, yep, that one's for me. That one's the coolest one. I think my second favorite Pokemon might be Kangaskhan. I went to college for game design, so most of my college friends are in the industry. That's actually lit as crap. That's so cool. Are you doing anything in game design, Cthulhu? Or do you have like a desire to pursue that? Or did college kind of teach you that despite getting a degree in it, it's not really for you? College did that for me with coding. I took a single coding class in college, got halfway through it, and then dropped out of college. That's how not for me coding was. I was like, yeah, you know what? Actually, college as a whole, I'm good. I don't have the degree, but game arts was a nightmare for me, so I don't think I can deal with it as a job. Me with coding. Yeah. I definitely feel that. Cool choice. My favorite is Oshawott line, but legendary, it has to be Rayquaza. If I'm separating legendaries from it, Rayquaza is such a good choice. Oh, what a great shiny. Obviously, legendary would still be Lugia. Second favorite legendary would be Groudon. Favorite Pokemon in general would have to be... I know I said Kangaskhan, but honestly, a recent dark horse pick for me has been Cyclizar. I just really got suckered in by Cyclizar's design and just the world of it living in, being like this world's form of transportation. All of that is just so interesting and funny to me in a cool little way. Like, it's just like, oh, cool. He's just a little cycle guy. I just like him. I don't know. Drop that there. Drop that and there. Now we do the green. Don't slide. Thank you. Thank you. And the red. Right there. Right there. And right there. Top of the bread. Put a stake through it. My favorite Pokemon overall, probably Ribombee and Scrafty. Ooh, those are good choices. I like Ho-Oh and Jirachi for Legendary. Dadgummit. I literally forgot Jirachi. My favorite Pokemon is Charizard. Definitely a valid pick. I feel like people discredit Charizard as a favorite, but Charizard is unironically really well designed and really cool. So anyone that says it's their favorite, it's like, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, no. I might follow 2 of my friends and pursue a job in QA. Quality assurance, but not art ever again. Fair enough. Honestly, if you've got a good attention to detail, I think more game companies need a good QA department because it can just not only quality assurance, but quality of life for the game overall. I feel like it just shoots through the roof when you've got a good QA team. They're starting to come in. If we get a shiny early enough, we can go ahead and move over to the Drillbur, but I'm not seeing it. Jirachi was the first special availability legendary I ever got because my bro has Coliseum. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, that instantly secures it then. I think Mew might be my favorite mythical because of how I grew up with the games. Oh, shiny! Don't see me, don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. Ah! He tilted his head at me. Boom! We know who that one's going to. Beautiful. Hypnosis. Yeah, that's totally fair. Cool choices. Thank you, Ace. What are yours? What is your favorite 2? Give me your 2 favorite legendaries and your 2 favorite regular. So like, I know Rayquaza and Oshawott. What would be the others? We didn't have a GameCube to play it on, but my best friend's brother had one. Nice. I grew up with Super Nintendo that my parents had before I was born, and then somewhere along the way, my dad ended up with a PlayStation 1. I don't remember how, but we couldn't afford to get games for it, or at least that's what I was told. So I played the same demo disc over and over again for probably 5 or 6 years before I finally got a PlayStation 2. And in the interim for that, I had a Game Boy Color that I think I was only allowed to play when we left the house, because I don't remember playing it much at home. I only played it when I was in the car. Don't ask how we had Coliseum and no GameCube. Not my business. I have sent you a friend request. Thank you, Rebecca. We were only allowed to have handheld consoles. Somehow I still ended up a gamer after 18 years of only Pokemon. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much the same for me. Let's see. I know I've showed this on stream before. But, I mean, I still have my original copy of Pokemon Emerald. This is the one that I bought with my money. I saved up for it when I was in 8th grade and bought this thing. And, I mean, it needs a new internal battery, but it's still running strong. And it was actually where I got a shiny Groudon. Did not know what shiny hunting was. It just went across the screen and then sparkled. I was like, I don't know why I did that, but I better catch it. And then I caught it. And that, like, re-solidified. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, Pokemon's sick. It's so fun. Everyone in my college talked about their video game growing up, and I was like, I played Pokemon Pearl 6 times. Basically me. That's why I'm having to go back and, like, re-experience a lot of these, because I didn't have the exposure that clearly some of my peers did, because I don't know about half of the games people talk about. To this day. I have my original Emerald somewhere, but the battery is also dead on it. Yeah, hold on to that bad boy. That's like college fun for your kids one day. Which is absolutely ridiculous. But I mean, if you can find a good quality box for a decent price, it really does. The price of that is considerable. My first game was Sapphire, and that one is also lost. That's unfortunate. Probably Palkia and Lucario. Dang, Lucario's such a good pick. Palkia is a unique pick. I feel like not a lot of people have Palkia as their favorite legendary, so shout out Ace Gaming. Good choice. I have a second Emerald I bought after the first one went missing. Dang, Cthulhu's collecting them like Infinity Gems. Infinity Stones? Infinity Stones. I don't know why I said Infinity Gems. Fake Marvel fan spotted. My childhood game, I was hardcore addicted to Fallout 3. Sheesh. If my mom knew what Fallout 3 was when I was a kid, she would have steered me far away from it. And I probably would have had nightmares playing it, so she probably would have been like right to steer me away from it, to be honest. This is going to get annoying with these Rhyhorn running around. I might need to hunt this in a different location. Shiny Drillbur's just pink, isn't it? Yeah, I think I'm going to hunt this elsewhere. Because these Rhyhorn are going to get to be really old really quickly. I played Fallout 3 when I was a teenager, so much Fallout. Fallout 4, to me, was like peak Fallout. It was so good. Ugh. New Vegas, I thought was good. And then 4 was like, whoa. Going into vats, having a pistol that did bleed damage. So, like, I could pepper up an enemy with, like, a ton of damage, and it'd run at me and be like, oh, I'm going to kill you. And then it just drops dead right before it gets to me. Peak. Absolute peak. One of my most played games other than PM was TF2 and New Vegas. PM games and TF2 was New Vegas. New Vegas is one of my all-time favorites. I definitely see why people like it. I think I played Fallout 4 before New Vegas, and that's probably why it sticks out in my mind. Honestly, probably the only reason, to be fair. My childhood game is probably Fossil Fighters. What is Fossil Fighters? Is that like, what was that game called? It was like a monster collector. I love watching videos about Fallout. The lore videos on Fallout is insane. Imagine seeing a Deathclaw in real life. I think I would just, like, involuntarily cease to live. I think my body would give out of just fear. Like, just, what a terrifying creature for someone to have come up with. Yeah, these Rhyhorn and Rhydon are going to get real annoying. For a lot of new cool stuff, but it didn't grip me the way New Vegas did. See? I think it's the opposite. The new stuff was just stuff for me, and then New Vegas was like more of the same-ish. Did New Vegas have power armor? Because I remember being a sucker for power armor. I thought power armor was just cool. That concept of just like getting massive buffs to everything about your person. Deathclaws do the thing Censored does to lower level. You're right, though. Yeah. Yeah. Enough said. All right, I think we fainted enough in this area. I don't really want to deal with the Rhyhorn. Let's try going... let's try going there. I think we'll need to go down into the caves, but let's try to not to first. Just see if we can get away with it. There was power armor, but it was harder to get. Okay. So it was just more readily available in 4. Yeah, it's probably exactly why I thought it was so cool, because it was just easier to access. I modded Fallout 4 so much it made me not want to play it often. How's that work? What do you mean? Were the mods just too much? The DLC for New Vegas rewired my brain. Really? Basically a 3v3 turn-based game where you dig up fossils, excavated them, bring the fossils to life as dinosaurs in battle. That actually sounds incredible. What the heck? That sounds so sick. Oh! This is literally the perfect spot to hunt Drillbur. What the crap? This is literally just a flat spot for Drillbur and apparently Excadrill to spawn. Yo. This is incredible. Wow. Okay, I think we're gonna be all right, chat. I think we're gonna be all right on Drillbur. This is like prime time Drillbur shiny hunt. Let's picnic. Too much content? Fair enough. I'm more of a story person in the end. Ah, fair enough. Was 4's story not enough? Where like you have to go hunt down whoever stole and kidnapped your son from the cryopods, or was it like a little too like mainstream, generic kind of Liam Neeson go avenge your child kind of thing? Completely understandable. Then again, Fallout 4 was kind of funny because it was like, you need to go rescue your child from the kidnapper and guy that was overall concerning. And then you're just like, I'm going to do 8,000 side quests first. It's fine. It'll be fine. Yeah, Boss Fighters is awesome. Dadgummit. But sadly, the series is probably done due to the 3DS game not doing well in sales. Interesting. 4 story was fine, but NV story, especially the DLC, was peak writing. Fair enough. Honestly, fair enough, yeah. Excuse me. We ate Popeyes for dinner right before stream. And I think my stomach is realizing the mistake I've made. Also, if we get our shiny hunting done early, I'm going to run some raids. If anyone would like to join me, just say so. And what we'll do is just put the code on screen. Anyone who wants to join in can, and we'll just we'll get some shiny raids in. There are some shiny raids happening right now with additional rewards. Like you get a lot of Herba Mystica, a lot of ability patches, and all kinds of really, really good stuff. That's if we get this done early. I don't know if we will. These Drillbur are being a bit stubborn despite being so many. What does shiny Drillbur even look like? Shiny Drillbur. Yeah, it's pink. It's pink with a blue nose. That should be easy to spot, right? You would think. Yeah, my Twitch never started streaming. I gotta figure that out. That's really unfortunate. Does anyone else know why my Twitch stream wouldn't have started working? I'm streaming to YouTube. I added Twitch as like a source. Not a source, a place to stream to. It just never started receiving data. I even have a stream scheduled for today at 6:15. And it never... I did everything I knew how to do to just make it work. And it ended up just not working. Oh, yeah. Wait a second. Drillbur's colors just flip. Its nose turns the color of its body, and its body turns the color of its nose. Cute. Holy Drillbur. Look at them all. That is several Drillbur, at least. My B&H order already shipped. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Let's go. I'm just kind of trusting that it'll stand out on its own. But I'm also nervous to go into a picnic too soon. Yeah. I'm going to trust my pattern recognition monkey brain. It's literally... Shiny hunting is unironically what like evolutionary scientists have stated that our brains were built for. So it should just jump out at me. I should just all of a sudden be like, oh, look, that one's different. Any second now. I hope. Maybe not. We got 16 minutes left on the sandwich. We might be making another sandwich after this. A little unfortunate, but it is what it is. It's worth it. Picnic time. It'd be really cool if we could get, like, multiple at once. Having multiple on screen would be so sick. Not super likely to occur, but, again, would be cool. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, hint, hint. Pokemon RNG gods. RNGesus? Pokemon RNGesus. Da-dum-dum-dum-da-dum. Drillbur sounds adorable. Is that just me? Come on, shiny Drillbur, where you at, buddy? Where you at? No Excadrill either. There's so many Pokemon on screen. That's what's amazing. Unironically, my favorite thing about Switch 2 has literally just been the, like, opening of Pokemon's world. I take it this is the Switch 2? It is, yes. Yeah, it's insane how much more playable these games became and how much easier shiny hunting became as a result of being able to see like 30 freaking Pokemon on screen. It's genuinely game-changing. And I mean that as both a pun and like genuinely. Come on, Drillbur, where you at, buddy? Where's my blue-nosed Drillbur? My blue-nosed, pink-bodied, shiny Drillbur. Excuse me. Man, nowhere to be found, huh? Switch had the funny thing where you could tell subtle shiny spawned in if there were enough Pokemon on screen. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because, like, there were, like, 12 that could spawn. And if you were able to count 13, you knew for a fact that amongst those were a shiny, right? Is that about right? Is that what you're referring to? There'd be an extra Pokemon and it would be a shiny? Yes, sir? Okay. I never used that trick because these games, legitimately Scarlet and Violet, are some of the best Pokemon games ever made if played on the Switch 2. If played on the Switch 1, I literally did not recommend anyone play them because they were some of the worst in the franchise on Switch 1. What sucks is we will never have Switch 2 versions of these games physically. I wish they would put out a Switch 2 version of the game with the Switch 2 version already downloaded on it. But such is life. Oh, goodness. I went to bed at 1 a.m. and then turned around and got up at 5:30 for work. And that was a huge mistake. Huge mistake. I had a fine time playing on Switch 1 personally, not a ton of glitches for me. I had glitches. I streamed like a lot of what I played. The game was fun. It just got so choppy. It was just hard. Like, it was hard playing it when it just chugged everywhere I went. I don't know. All of my glitches have poured into my Fallout playthroughs. Fair enough. Welcome back, Grug. Welcome back. We're happy to have you. We have found 3 Mudbray. We are now on to Drillbur. I keep drawing a blank on its name. I know Drillbur's name, and then every time I go to say it, I'm like, wait, what was it again? Not Pokeportal, not yet. Picnic. We probably only have like less than 10 minutes left on our sandwich. We're cutting it kind of close. 11. We have 10:50. 10 minutes, 50 seconds. It's only a matter of time because of how many ways we're boosting our odds. We've got the Shiny Charm. We've got the shiny odds, massive mass outbreak we're in right now, and we have the sandwich power. And that's why it's taking so long, because my luck is just not my luck. I got my online membership today so I can play Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX online rescues. Is that a thing? I have Rescue Dungeon DX. I've been playing through Explorers of Sky for the first time. I've considered getting into Rescuers DX. I just didn't know if it was worth it or not. To like prioritize. Yo, PMD mention? Yeah, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I don't care what anyone says. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon's hype. It's just good. It's just fun. Recognizable characters. A simple concept of just diving into a dungeon and rescuing Pokemon, or going to like defeat like some rogue group of Pokemon, or the occasional legendary that has some epic quote that'll make you bawl your eyes out. I've considered getting new stuff. Played so much of Red, Time, and Sky. I haven't beaten Sky yet. Is Sky as hype as they say? Because I'm going to be really disappointed if I finally get to the end of it and it's not all it lived up to be. Fuck Dusknoir? Uh-oh. So Dusknoir does something pretty bad then, huh? Here, let me show you. I've been playing it here. You see that on my home screen? That's where I've been playing. Ignore my earlier comment. He's a great guy. Oh, okay. I don't remember if I did most of the Sky stuff that wasn't in Time. Is Sky a remake of Time? I thought Sky included... Isn't Sky like the Emerald version of Time and Darkness? Or do I have that wrong? What is happening? Where's all the Drillbur at? Enjoy the Rescue Dungeon DX online rescues, though. That sounds like it'd be a lot of fun and really interesting. No, that's right. Okay. It's interesting that everyone praises Sky so much when it's literally just a combo of Time and Darkness. Were Time and Darkness just not quite as good, or is it that combination that really sells it? Sky's extra content isn't something I did all of. Oh, your Rescue Team DX is very good. It's Red and Blue Rescue Team remake, and Sky is like the Emerald and Platinum of the games. Okay, cool. Yeah, that does make sense in my brain then. Dadgummit, we are not finding a shiny Drillbur tonight, are we? I'm not sure if that's different. Me either. I never played Time or Darkness, and I haven't even come close to beating Sky yet. I'm hoping that a mobile controller is coming out soon that will get me to play more of my games on my phone. Oh my god, a shiny! We got a shiny Drillbur. Let's freaking go! Hypnosis. I wanted OG PMD games with the newer starters. Oh yeah, there's the Switch one, but it does something weird with the speed stat. What does it do weird with the speed stat? I personally just thought the art style was weird. Like, I was wanting sprites and, like, the overworld look of the old PMD games, and then, I don't know, they went, like, 3D. The art style they went with is extremely charming. I'm not saying I dislike it because it looks bad. I didn't love it because it wasn't what I was hoping for and expecting when it comes to just Project Moon. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games. My brain is broken. My brain has been permanently altered by Project Moon for the worst. Yeah, same? Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah, it's almost like Winnie the Pooh Piglet style in its art style, and extremely charming. 100%. It is a work of art, the way that game looks. It just, when I think Project Moon, that is just not what I think of. And that's probably my fault, not... God, did it again. Not Pokemon Mystery Dungeon's fault. I miss all the sprites. Same. Yeah, the sprite work for Pokemon, we didn't realize how good we had it. They desaturated and depersonalitied all of our boys. Typhlosion got the worst of it. Then again, Typhlosion had some lore leaks not too long ago that were very concerning. So maybe he had it coming. On Rescue Team DX, when you save online players, it'll be letting them continue from where they left off, and you get rewards out of it. That's actually so sick. I only played Blue's Rescue Team and Gates to Infinity. I heard Gates to Infinity was actually pretty decent. Not like incredible, but it was good from what I've heard. I haven't bought it just because I'm playing... I had been so into Explorers of Sky that it didn't seem like it needed to take priority. I've recently made a bunch of PMD sprites into Discord emojis. Ooh. Cthulhu. Can I ask a favor of you? If it's too much and you're not interested, tell me to piss off. But a Lugia, a Kangaskhan, and what was the other one? A Groudon as like PMD sprites would go so hard for some Discord emojis in our Discord. By no means does that have to be a priority or something done at all. I'm just throwing it out there. If you're interested, let me know. Because I've always wanted Project... God, why am I doing it again? Pokemon Mystery Dungeon art of Lugia anyway. If it exists in sprite form, I need to just look it up. I just haven't looked it up yet. With or without the colored backgrounds? Porque no las dos. Honestly, if you sent me the without the backgrounds, I could just slap some backgrounds. Isn't it just a gradient? I think it's usually literally just a gradient, right? Dum 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 da da ba da ba ba da ba da ba 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 da da. I just need one more to show up. Actually, that's not true. I need two more. Come on, Drillbur. Please be shiny, bro. Where are you at? Shiny Drillbur, please! I have Gates to Infinity, but I can't play it since my 2DS isn't with me right now. Where's your 2DS? Is Gates to Infinity... Is that the most modern DS... and therefore most modern sprite-based Mystery Dungeon game? Do I have that right, or is there a more modern sprite-based game that I'm not remembering currently? We're not getting much in the way of shinies anymore, are we? Kind of unfortunate. Nope. At my place, I should get to it the coming month. Gates to Infinity and Mystery Dungeon are 3D models. Oh, Super Mystery Dungeon. Okay. I have Super Mystery Dungeon. I skipped Gates to Infinity. Have not played much Super Mystery Dungeon just yet. I need to get around to it. Left a link to the Sprites database on the Discord. Oh, snap. There's a Sprites database? Hey, yo. What the heck? There's a whole repository? Oh, my lord. Oh. What have you done to me, Cthulhu? There's Lugia and Ho-Oh and Tyranitar. Okay, this is lit. How far down does it go? Is there a Rayquaza in here? There's a Rayquaza and Groudon! Oh, my lord. That's where I've been grabbing them from? Hey, yo. This is so sick. Wow. This is lit. This is lit as crap. I'm so pumped. Super Mystery Dungeon is my personal favorite. Really? I need to play it then. Especially if it's that good. There's all the ones in the games and some extra fan-made ones for Pokemon past Gen 5. Let's freaking go. A Cyclizar PMD sprite. Can you imagine? Imagine. Just imagine. We're going to have to make another sandwich. I'm going to go broke after this shiny hunt. I'm going to be all out of Herba Mystica. Yep. Because how many have we found? Literally just one, right? Literally one Drillbur. Oof. Okay. Let's do it. It's worth it. Super Mystery Dungeon is the one I have for Switch, if I remember correctly, with the weird speed. Are you thinking of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX? Super Mystery Dungeon, I think, is for the 3DS. I think. IDK of Cyclizar has a full range of sprites, though. Ah, fair enough. Understandable. Green, red. Whoop. Why does it do that every time? Yellow. Did I pass Ham? Ham. And we have... let's go Sweet. I'm running so low on Sweet. I'm running so low on all of my Herba Mystica. I need to grind out some raids. Just never have time to. There's never enough time for anything anymore. Does anyone else feel that way? Ham. Ham. Pang. Pang. Ooh, that was risky. Okay, I don't know why it behaved that way. Why is it acting like that? That's sketchy. Okay. I didn't actually let go of that. It just fell. Oh, I don't have any peppers under. That's not good. That's actually really bad. That might throw off the entire sandwich. This might not work the same way it has been. I'm going to try it. But I'm cautious. Ooh, wee, that's risky. Oh, no! No! Ah, I've wasted so much. You're kidding me. Is DX fun? I have no idea. Cyclizar does. That's good. Ham Pang Pang mentioned. Well, Super Mystery Dungeon is 3DS, and it was mixed when it came out, but I do recommend Super Mystery Dungeon last, or at least beat one Mystery Dungeon game due to references. Poor sandwich, no. Yeah, I butchered that sandwich. It'll still be a 3-star, but it's not going to be encounter power. Well, we don't need encounter power. Egg power? What the heck? Okay. Whatever. I still have this, let's see. If it's just Drillbur up here still, then we're fine. Ah, crap. It's Scyther and stuff too, though. There's also not as many Drillbur now. Dude, that's super unfortunate. Ah, man. What a bummer. I really should have saved before I made that sandwich. Dang it. I think it'll be worth it. Let's risk it. Let's save here. Let's drop down for another picnic real quick. Try it again. I really need to stick to the ham, pepper. Because going ham on ham is too slippery. The ham was too slimy. Yuck. Yellow, red, green. Ham, pang. Sour. I'm spending so much Herba Mystica, it's ridiculous. I mean, I guess it's worth it because the shinies are happening pretty frequently overall. But my goodness, it is not cheap doing it this way. There we go. That was almost too far over. That's a little sketchy. Ooh, that one's... Why did it land so floppy like that? I didn't like that. There we go. There we go. Like that. Like that. And like that. Okay, now green. 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 Red. Ooh, that red made me a little iffy. Stop that. Ooh. And stake it. Send it, send it, send it. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Please, please, please. For the love of God. This is so... Oh, man. It was so sketch. Boom, 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 ba-doop. Cool thing I like in Super Mystery Dungeon and Rescue Team DX is you can do the quiz to see your starters, and if you don't like them, you can choose afterwards. I have played enough of Super Mystery Dungeon to do that. Wait, did it work? Was that the sandwich power I needed? It is. Let's go. Sparkling and encounter. Sweet. We're so back. We're so back. Now let's get 2. Let's get 2 in one go. I'm calling it right now. There's going to be 2 shiny Drillbur on the screen at once at some point during this hunt. I'm putting it out there right now. Picnic. I'm going to try to reset pretty quickly without risking, hopefully, any issues. Can you imagine if I accidentally picnic reset a shiny? How painful would that be? So very. Oh yeah, Super was 3DS. I guess it isn't my Switch case after all. Yeah, it's probably just Super Mystery... Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon was 3DS, and then Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX, or Rescuers DX, whatever it's called, is the Switch one, and that one... I don't know, I feel like it's fine. I think that's why part of why people are wanting a new one, but I think what people are really probably wanting is like an HD 2D remake or remaster of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Sky, to be honest. At least that's what I feel like I see a lot online. Not that online encapsulates all Pokemon fan opinions, but I feel like it does capture quite a few. I still have my old GBA and DDS PMD. Very cool. Jealous. Look at Buddy T-posing on me. What the heck? What'd I do to you? I would love Sky re-release, especially if they added later generation Pokemon. Maybe not all the generations, though. Yeah, fair. My reason for another Mystery Dungeon game, it feels sad for endings, LOL. Aren't they always kind of sad? The PMD endings? Am I wrong? Isn't that intentional? Like, they're supposed to be a little somber, a little, like... You know? I'm gonna go play Mario and Luigi Brothership. Is that any good? I want my partner Pokemon to be a Snivy. Yeah. Yeah, some kind of sassy whip Pokemon that can just be like, you're doing it wrong, here's how I know. We got another shiny. Let's freaking go! It's not 2 on screen, but we'll take it. I'm not going to complain about a shiny. Maybe there's one in the background while we're fighting. Hypnosis. I'm enjoying it so far. Okay, good. Good. Cool. I was intrigued when it first got announced, and then its release date came and went, and I was like, oh, okay, it's here now. And just never felt the need to go out of my way to get it, you know? For better or worse. Ooh, it woke up. Don't use takedown. Fisher? Oh, okay. Why does it know that? Holy cow. Hypnosis. Ah, crap. It's going to use Fissure again, isn't it? That's better than Fissure, I guess. My house has been quite good for your thumbnails. Indeed it has. As this is like the 3rd time you have soy pointed. What's funny is that soy point in this thumbnail was shot here. It's just nice to use it. You can tell which one's at your house and which one's here because the lighting for this one makes my hat look almost gray. Because it's such, like, obnoxious lighting. We got our second shiny Drillbur. Let's freaking go! Fissure shouldn't work on your Gallade. If I remember correctly, your level is higher. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, it's the grungy, like, art housey kind of soy face is the one that took at your house. Which is extremely applicable in many situations. I just clicked and drug that one because it was easy, and I was like, oh, I know what I can do here. Just put the shiny Pokemon in the background and be like, oh, it's shiny Pokemon. So Fissure won't work on a Pokemon of a higher level. Is that the case with all one-hit kill moves? Am I learning that now for the first time? Maybe relearning that, but my only problem is that Luigi, when in battle, only press A instead of when selecting moves instead of B. Compared to what game? What was your first Pokemon game? Pokemon Yellow, Pokemon Special Version Yellow. I still have the Game Boy Color it came with. I did not keep the game itself. I traded it in probably for Game Boy Advance games when I was a kid. I was young and dumb. I regret that to this day. I really wish I'd held on to that original cartridge. No way of knowing which one was mine. Would have been cool if I'd kept it, though. There's so many Drillbur. Holy crap, dude. Red on Game Boy. Mostly spent time on Sapphire, though, with my level 82 Absol and Zangoose. Absol is so your Pokemon, it's ridiculous. I really hope that wasn't a shiny just now. I have my sibling's OG Yellow version, but it broke while I was playing through it in 2010. It broke while you were playing it? Cool, mine was Platinum. Platinum is such a good choice. What a great game with the Mirror World, the Doom Dimension. What was it called in Platinum? Red is also such OG. Missing No. Any Missing No fans out there? Missing No, the one way to infinite rare candies. I almost had red candies. Infinite rare candies and Master Balls. I'm really hoping for just one more Drillbur. I'm not even trying to get greedy. I want to give this one to my nephew, like I said, but I don't know where it's at. It's just not showing up. Oh, Drillbur, where art thou, Drillbur? Platinum was fun. I will never forgive Pearl and Diamond for not having fire types other than Ponyta and the fire starter. Yeah, I feel like Hoenn was similar. Not in a lack of fire types, but in such an overwhelming number of water types. Too much water. 6 out of 10. Houndoom was very needed. True. Honestly, though, can we talk about Gen 5 for a second and how ballsy it was? Don't you too much water me? I love you, the Hoenn games. Alpha Sapphire was so sick. Alpha Sapphire was the last game I put a lot of time into before I circled back to the games in adulthood. Actually, fun fact, literally in this drawer right here next to me, you see this drawer right here? Do you see this? This is my Galaxy new 3DS. I bought it a couple years ago, got a grip on it, and in it currently is Pokemon Y. Now that I'm an adult, I'm fully embracing my Pokemon fandom and going back and slowly playing through basically all of them. I want to beat Y before ZA comes out, but I don't know if I'm going to get time. Gen 5 was lit. Gen 5 was ballsy because you couldn't use Gen 1, you couldn't use Gen 3, you couldn't use Gen 4 or 2. You only had Gen 5 available until you unlocked the National Dex at the end of the game. You literally just had to use all new Pokemon. I want a Gen 5 remake so bad. It would be so good. It'd be so peak. Distortion World, I think it's called. You're right, Ace. Yep. Distortion World was such a cool and unique concept for the Pokemon games back then. But yeah, no. Yeah, Gen 5 was lit. It is lit to this day. The Zoroark that you can find that like talks to you as a human being before it transforms. They were smoking some crack when they developed those games. Like, what were you thinking when you made what you made? In the best way, but also Huh? You know? I am not seeing any more Drillbur, and this is disappointing to me. Well, I'm seeing plenty of Drillbur. I'm not seeing any pink Drillbur, and I was really hoping we'd see another pink Drillbur or two. I think only having the Gen 5 Pokemon available is a very good design choice. Also, almost every Gen 5 Pokemon is pretty viable in combat. I love it. Yeah. I feel like every Pokemon game going forward should just do that. The problem with Scarlet and Violet is they were so big and open that they did have to have... They had to have more than just Gen 9 populating it. What I love about X and Y is the introduction of Mega Evolution and character customization, especially clothing and hairstyles, and that's why we're getting it back in ZA. Also, I feel like Pokemon Company low-key knows that Megas were a peak, and that's why not only are they coming back, but they're trying to make sure they stick around in the form of champions. Because if we're being honest, they should have just stopped at Mega Evolutions. Just slowly give every Pokemon a Mega Evolution. Well, every final stage Pokemon a Mega Evolution. And then that's it. You're done. Just make the games better. Continue to revolutionize their visual fidelity. And continue giving more and more Pokemon Mega Evolutions. There's no need. Megas were a mistake. Changed my mind. Respectfully disagree. Older Pokemon games had some wild shit. Zoroark, Distortion World, the Regis, and Mirage Island. Mirage Island and the Regis? Come on now. You had to read Braille? I was such a dumb kid. I literally thought Braille was like a made-up, unknown language that they made for the games. It was literally just... It was just the written language for the blind. And I was over here like, damn. Pokemon really went and made a written language for me to decipher so I can catch more Pokemans. That's so cool. I swear, until high school, maybe even later, maybe even now, I had and or continue to have the IQ of a toaster. It's so stupid. I used to think that. Two types of Pokemon got Megas. Good Pokemon that did not need the boost. What's happening? Oh, okay. Two types of Pokemon Megas. Good Pokemon that did not need the boost, and underperforming Pokemon that would have been better off with normal evolutions. Yeah, fair. Aren't there some Pokemon that have Megas that got evolutions, and now it's kind of like, ooh, that's awkward. How do you just not evolve it now so that you have access to the Mega? Is that a thing? Did I make that up? I may have made that up. I guess that's the only tricky part, huh? If you're going to give a Pokemon a Mega, you really better make sure it's done evolving. For good. Or like with Mega Glalie. What does Mega Frostlass get? I mean, what does Frostlass get? Nothing? Pidgey? No, there's not a Mega Pidgey. Is there? Nah, there's not a Mega Pidgey. Surely not. Where the crap is shiny this other Pokemon? Drillbur. I keep blanking on its name. Ugh. Feels bad, man. I need sleep. I'm going to bed early tonight. Never forgiving them for releasing Mega Blaziken due to popularity, but making us wait a W? Wait a year for Mega Sceptile and Swampert. Did they really? I don't remember the context for that because I wasn't in Pokemon actively at the time. Alpha Sapphire was the last game I picked up at release or close to release. Before then... Oh, man. Before then was Diamond. Oh, shiny. Right? Is that a shiny? Yes, it is. Let's see if there's any more in the background. I don't see any more. Okay, let's catch this bad boy. Mega Pidgeot does exist. I meant Mega Pidgey. Does Pidgeot evolve? I was referring to like a Mega that was given to a Pokemon, and then after the Mega was announced, like years later, it then got another evolution. Is there a Pokemon that exists like that? Pokemon who Mega evolves but can also evolve? I can't think of any Pokemon that got Evos after getting Megas. Never mind, I thought Pidgeot wasn't its final form. Oops, close enough, mac and cheese. Yeah, maybe I'm just... I don't know. I'd be curious to see how they handled that. Like, would they ever do that, you think? Surely not, because that wouldn't make any sense. Yeah, Megas were great. Z-moves are okay. Gigantamax and Dynamax is not cool to me. And Terrestrialization is unique for strategic battles. Hot take. I think Megas are hype. I think Terrestrialization as a concept is cool. The execution is ugly. And Gigantamax/Dynamax were interesting and fun, but just kind of fine overall. I like Gigantamax Pokemon because all Pokemon could Dynamax and it didn't take itself too seriously. Yeah, it was a fun concept. It was just kind of like, oh, okay, that's neat. I just feel like Megas are so badass and like, whoa. It's like Pokemon's version of going even further beyond. If you know, you know. And I find that fun and cool. Z-moves, though? Nah, Z-moves, you got to give me an option to skip that animation, brother. I can't sit here for 45 seconds while I do one move. I got stuff to do. I need a fast-forward button or a skip animations button. And if you skip the animations in-game, it still showed the Z-move animation, which is criminal. And so many people were robbed of their time. I think Pokemon should be sued for it. Allegedly. Megas felt kind of try-hard and cringe to me. That's why they're cool. They're embracing the try-hard, and they're just like, ugh, I trained so hard, the scars on my body constantly ache. It's like, hell yeah, dude, that's awesome. That's so sick that you're constantly in pain because you're so badass. Just me? Cringe? Nah, cringe is cool. Trying hard is actually awesome. Everyone should try as hard as they can at everything they do. Too edgy for me. Too edgy for me. No, yeah, but for real though, do your best at whatever you do. Make it count. It's worth it. You do not have nearly as long on this earth as you think you do, and you should take advantage of every moment you're given. Trying hard is awesome, but there is also a thing called trying too hard. Nah. You can't try hard enough. You haven't tried hard enough until it kills you. Grind set. Grind set mindset. Do or die. Kill or be killed. Dog eat dog. Yeah. Yeah. Invest in my cryptocurrency now. Get in on the ground floor. Yup. Hoes be trifling. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Did I hit all the talking points? Is Kick gonna offer me a streaming deal now? Hey Kick, I'll pretend to enjoy online gambling if you give me $100,000 to do it for free and pretend like it's my money. Are we still doing that? Are we still running that scam? Is that still a thing in streaming? Who is your favorite Mega Evolution, since we are back on the topic of Mega Evolved Pokemon? Probably Mega Kangaskhan, for the same reasons that I just like Kangaskhan. It's just a cool Pokemon, and the little baby in its pouch getting involved is just kind of sick. Like, okay, yeah, put your dukes up. Both of them are going to kick your ass now. It's just fun. What about you? Everyone in chat, what is your favorite Mega Evolution? I feel like it's Kangaskhan, but I could easily be persuaded into a different one. I would almost have to see a list of them again, you know? I would have to see, like, I don't know. Like, what else would be available as my options? I know Mega Pidgeot is quite hype. Is Mega Rayquaza a Mega or a Primal? Because Mega Rayquaza's up there too. Mega Rayquaza is so sick. It's so much cooler than it has any right to be. That was a good Mega, not gonna lie. Electrike is my favorite Mega. Electrike's cool. Doesn't it just get, like, its points get bigger? Mega Gardevoir or Gallade for me, I think. Mega Gallade is very elegant and hype. Yeah. Yeah. Mega Gallade, or Gardevoir, I didn't mean Gallade. Mega Gardevoir just kind of puts on, like, her prom dress, right? Like her longer, almost wedding dress. Like, Mega Gardevoir was going out on the town, and you were not going to tell her not to. She was very like, I'm beautiful and I know it. Screw you if you think otherwise. Also, Banette. Banette's cool. Sableye. Can we talk about Mega Sableye for a second? Mega Sableye, kind of sick. I replayed through Oraz in middle school and was like so hyped for some reason, LOL. Yeah, I got Oraz when it came out, Alpha Sapphire. I still have my Alpha Sapphire, my original one. When it came out, I would have been like late high school, mid to late high school, I think. Cool choice. Mine is Mega Lucario and Mega Rayquaza. Mega Gardevoir was cool. Mega Lucario is hype. Like I said, Mega Rayquaza, shiny Mega Rayquaza might be peak Pokemon design, TBH. Mega Gardevoir shiny looks awesome too. It does. It does. Is it like very, very teal and pink, if I remember correctly? Sableye and Mawile deserve permanent Evos. I will die on this hill. They really do. I could see Sableye evolving into like some kind of ghostly, ghoulish, continuing on the Jewel Thief meta, but like gold. Like it goes up to gold because gold is like the most expensive thing pretty much, or maybe even platinum. But it just like has stacks of them under its arm or on its shoulder, and it gets taller and bigger, and it's like fighting ghost type, and it beats the crap. That's a bit too Annihilate-y. I don't know. Something involving gold and it getting bigger. And then Mawile, I could see a Mawile evolution being cool if it grew in size, got a little more aggressive looking, and turned around. So its fake mouth or face or whatever became the actual one. Does that make sense? It's pretty nice just being in stream and just talking without an explicit objective. I agree. That's actually why I chose to just shiny hunt tonight. Literally just chill and chat. No like extreme stress, just like occasional like excitement, like, oh, cool. Otherwise, we're just kind of here. We're just chilling. It is nice. Don't get me wrong, every now and then a goal will be rewarding. Like Friday, starting Outer Wilds, unironically, very excited, assuming everyone else wants to see that. Because I'm very curious, and I've heard a lot of people play that game, and then it becomes their favorite game of all time. So, I'm not trying to put too much behind it, but I am also very intrigued. Leonis, get back into the PM topic, salt mines. BRB gotta go take out the trash. Don't die. Dress is black and fur hair is blue for Mega. Ah, okay. Maybe I was thinking of standard Gardevoir. Man, the new Mega Pokemon cards are going to be hype as crap. Fun fact, I got... Oh, another shiny! I got a booster box of the most recent of the Mega set. The Mega Evolution set. I got a booster box of it. It's the first booster box I have bought in 6 years. I bought one booster box and was like, ugh. That was a lot of money for a short amount of fun, but I'm doing it again because I'm curious. Just because I put Matt onto Project Moon doesn't mean I live my life around it. That's tourist behavior. I think that's how I am with Pokemon and like all things games. I will talk about just about any video game. But I also won't only talk about video games. I'll talk about fishing or sports. I won't say much about sports, but I'll sit there and listen. Sports are fun. I've been to a baseball game before. I played baseball growing up. It just didn't stick with me the way video games did. I hit a softball growing up and was like, wow, that went kind of far. I caught Mewtwo on my Pokemon Yellow and was like, this is it. I found the thing I'm going to do for the rest of my life. This is it. I'll never get bored of this. That was so sick. Honestly, actually, no. It wasn't Pokemon Yellow that did that. It was Super Mario Bros. 3 and getting all of the, what are they called? All of the flutes to get through the game faster. I've got some Project Moon stickers, Geb is my phone background, and an LC mousepad. That's it. Yeah, he doesn't take it too far or too seriously or anything, guys. What would give you that impression? Let's see. Where would be a good spot to maybe go grab another Paldean Wooper or two before the time runs out? Maybe there. Let's just fly here and head south for a sec. I'm just curious to see if we can get one or two more in the time limit because I just really like Clodsire as a Pokemon. And it would actually be kind of fun to maybe give one of these away, either as a random trade or to one of y'all or something. All right, how much time we got? 4.5 minutes. Let's go. Let's do it. Oh, sliding down the hill. Some Paldean Woopers starting to populate. Okay, there we go. This always sounds so Irish to me. Is that just me? Or like Scottish? And picnic reset. Gotta go sadly. Hope you have a great stream. I subscribed this stream. Ace Gaming, welcome to the Elite. Thank you for stopping by. We will see you next time. We'll be here Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time playing Outer Wilds if you would like to tune in. If not, completely understandable. By no means do you have to. Grabbing a couple items, come back over. Still no blue Woopers. 1.36k, wowee. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think we got 5 from This Week in Gaming this week. Or, well, it uploaded last week. It got 5 subscribers, or 4 or so. And then I think 5 just from this stream, actually. Just from hanging out and shiny hunting. So, we could fall back down to 1.35. I'm not holding my breath until we're closer to 1.37. That's kind of how that works. You kind of just have to assume you'll dip back down unless you're well into your next milestone. But that's also just so I don't get... That's just to avoid the disappointment when it falls back down. Oh! Hey guys, look, it's your shiny blooper. It's your shiny Wooper. Should I name him Blooper? Since I just made a blooper. This one's y'all's. This one's y'all's. It's one of yours. I'm calling it. This is literally one of yours. This shiny Wooper is going to one of you, so that's pretty cool. If you want it. If no one wants it, then that's fine too, but, you know. I'm going to put it to sleep. I'm going to put it real close to being knocked out, and then we're going to catch it in a Premier Ball. And then I'm going to just trade it to one of you for whatever. You could trade me a Wurmple, a Starly, a Pidgey. Don't matter, because it's yours. Trying to see if there's any more in the background going to show up before the time runs out. That's a brown one. Those are all mud-colored. Those all look like the mud from which they hide in from their predators. This Wooper's going to waste all my time. Hypnosis. I don't have a ton of time left. Come on. Get to it. Premier Ball, Premier Ball, Premier Ball. Premier Ball, Premier Ball, Premier Ball. Be cool if I could get one more before the time runs out. I'm not thinking we will, but there's always that small chance. Look at all those Wooper. There's so many of them back there. Hey, it's Chat's Wooper. Let's go. I'm not going to name it because I want all of you to have a chance to name it. Or one of you to have a chance to name it. But I am going to set it aside in a special place. Oh, shoot. This one right here. I'm going to put it right here in the corner. That one's y'all's. The level 35. All right, where'd Where's another shiny Paldean Wooper? If it's named Blooper, I will take it. It's going to one of y'all. How would y'all like me to do that? Do you want me to just randomize the names of everyone that was in the stream tonight? Do you want it to be everyone that's subscribed? It's going to one of y'all. To be honest, if no one else expressed interest, Cthulhu, it's yours. Because there's no point in putting a bunch of names in if no one's going to really even care for it. Or if no one's going to have the games to take it into. So if it comes down to it, it might just be Cthulhu's. BRB, we'll be here when you get back, Cthulhu. Dum ba dum ba dum ba da dum bum ba dum ba da ba da dum bum. Whoa, a Persian. Are we out of time? Yep. Okay. That doesn't mean there won't be another shiny. There could be one that shows up just amongst all of these normal rates. It's just not boosted. It's just like semi-boosted now. Yeah, I might try to run some raids here in a second. If we can run just 1 or 2 raids, I think we'd be really well off. Oh, I thought that was a shiny Salandit the way it spawned in. I was like, what? Excuse me, brother. I'm going to tuck myself away in this corner to get everything down there to despawn. Hopefully spawn in a few more Wooper. Yeah, okay, I figured. Okay, I think it's just going to get too tricky to get anything other than specifically Wooper to spawn in. Wow, wow. Crap. Baylor. Bam, 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 bam. What is the best way to get Herba Mystica? Keelan Rollins, welcome to the stream. The best way to get Herba Mystica is straight up by doing the current 5-star raids that are happening. I have one right here. Do those as much as you can. I can show you 2 good builds that I have right now. If you want, we can head over there. Actually, yeah, let's just go ahead and head over there now. I've got the 1 shiny Wooper for the giveaway. Well, I say giveaway. We know who it's going to, more or less. But, Keelan, it is Ting Lu? I finally bought all 3 Dark Souls. Let's go, mac and cheese. I will pray for your suffering to be minimal, because... Ooh, that's, sheesh. What about Sekiro, Mac? Yeah, you gotta buy Sekiro. Come on now. Everyone knows you gotta buy Sekiro. Anyway. You got Sekiro. Nice, okay. Very cool. Keelan Rollins, to answer your question... The 2 builds you're going to want to go for are Flapple and Wochian. You could also go Appleton if you're wanting to go support. The moves for Applin are going to be... Or sorry, Flapple. Are going to be Grav Apple, Leech Seed, Iron, Defense, Grassy Terrain. You want to dump all of your... What are they called? The HP ups and stuff. You want to go into attack and HP, and then the remainder into defense. Your goal is to drop down Leech Seed first, then Grassy Terrain, then just spam Grav Apple. Wo-Chien is more defensive, so you're going to go HP and special defense with your medicines, and then just Giga Drain over and over and over again. Starting with Leech Seed and grassy terrain. Super similar. There's a lot of those. DS1 and 3 have full co-op modes, no disbanding. What is disbanding? I stopped at Spear Guy in Sekiro? Oh, there's a lot of Spear Guys. I wonder which one you're referring to. Okay, let's go do one of these raids real quick with... I actually usually base what I'm going to use on who else ends up in there with me. So, like, I'll start Flapple, but if other people are using a bunch of Flapples and aggressives, I'll go Wo-Chien to kind of help be the defense. Let's do challenge as a group. Oh, crap. Okay. I did it wrong. I'm not connected to the internet. I'm back. Welcome back, Cthulhu. Not Horse Spear Guy, right? Oh, I was gonna say, is it connecting to the internet? That took a while. They use horses. Scary. Uh-oh. Oh, I forgot I can claim the ice one. Challenges group. Let anyone join. Let's see who we can get to join us. That was quick. Oh, Kyogre. Okay. Yeah, Kyogre Superior, and it's probably the Fast Fist, whatever it's called. I think we're gonna go Wo-Chien for the defense. Where's your Mikiri, bro? Oh my god, you're stuck on a mini boss. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I think Mac and Cheese might be in trouble, everyone. Alright, Jonathan, lock in. Lock in that Kyogre, let's go. The tricky part is, if I lock in now, Jonathan might switch from a Kyogre or lock in Superior. Yeah, that works. Let's do it. Now, basically, I'm going to stay alive, and just if it hits me, it won't do much, and I'll just stay alive and dump down damage. It'll be worth it. I went back to Elden Ring right after. How is Elden Ring? I have it on PC, have not played a moment of it. I'm curious to try it. I just feel like it's going to piss me off. SMH Sekiro is the best FromSoft, as it is all skill, no grind. That sounds intriguing for sure. I'm planning a day of Sekiro so I can beat it. Most importantly, it has story that makes sense. Does Elden Ring not make sense? Elden Ring is good. I mean, yeah, I guess asking if Elden Ring is good is like asking if water is wet. It won Game of the Year. I don't know. I'm not resistant to getting into it. I just haven't started to get into it yet. Love the level building? Okay. Dang, it threw up a shield really quickly. Giga Drain. Let's hope this does enough. It did... Ooh, quite a bit. Okay, cool. Down, 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 down. Down, wow, wow, down, down, down. Down, wow, wow. We are stomping this thing. That's so great. I can actually show you all a trick after this if you'd like. It's an easy way to reset the raid so you can always host and basically always get into one without much worry and with relative ease. I don't feel like that did very much damage. Actually, I feel like that Giga Drain did nothing. FromSoft storytelling is akin to trying to figure out ER. It's 10 out of 10. I want it on PC when I save up for one for mods. Oh, Elden Ring. Okay. FromSoft storytelling is akin to trying to figure out what's for dinner by smelling 20 different ingredients randomly hidden around your house. So don't pay attention to storytelling. The only problem for me to get game and online is you multiple the price by 7 and that the price for games in my country. Oh. Yeah, that is a big barrier to entry. I'm sorry to hear that, Keelan. Is it Keelan or Caitlin? I need to beat Sekiro. I got distracted halfway through. Understandable. I feel like FromSoft games are so easy to, like, just... I don't know. They seem very easy to get bogged down by and just accidentally not resume. All games are free on the high seas. Fair enough. Yeah, just play Scarlet and Violet on your PC. Problem solved. I don't really buy many games, to be honest. I buy games in 3 circumstances, 3 conditions. And if this doesn't apply to you, money is not an object for you, or you really need to look at your financial acuity and figure out how to improve it. So my 3 circumstances for buying a game. Wow, that was awful. We didn't get any Herba Mystica, not a single ability patch or capsule. When these illegal about Pokemon childish? Yes, exactly. So my 3 conditions are either I want to support the developer no matter what. If it's at the cost of my own wallet and my own, like, financial freedom in the short term, then that dev is really good, or I have always just really been a fan of the franchise. 2, if the game goes on sale, and I don't just mean the initial, like, 20, 10, whatever % sale. I mean, like, we will almost pay you to take this game. I think I got Elden Ring for like 20 or 30 bucks because it was so on sale from just being out for like a year or 2 now. Or 2, if the game is going to be so hard to ignore upon release, I just get it on release, more or less for, like, exposure purposes on YouTube. Like, Silk Song, I have not played Hollow Knight. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tempted to get Silk Song and play it on day of release. just to make sure I can be like, hey, look, I'm here playing it. You know? Which is just the nature of the beast. Challenges a group. Let anyone join. Eros has a decent one. Okay, we've got Appleton for support, so I'm going to keep Flapple. I'm not really sure what Flamigo is going to accomplish. I could see that being a support. I don't know that Flamigo hits all that hard. I guess it's got good defense against the dark types because it's water fighting. Isn't Flamigo water flying? I think. I'm not locking in until you do. I'm sorry. I'm just not. Every time I lock in before everyone else does, the last person to lock in will switch to something really stupid, like an electric type or something, in this case. I can wait. I can wait 2 minutes. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not even worried that worried about it. Oh. Goodness me. Okay, good. They switched into something decent. All right, let's do Flapple then. Start raid. Down, down, down. The first one? When these illegal... Oh, boy. Oh, boy, what? All right, let's start with Leech Seed. Boom. Planted. It looks like Applin... Oh, crap. It looks like Applin went ahead and dropped down grassy seed, or grassy terrain, so we'll go ahead and grab Apple. Grab Apple. And we're going to have to, because if I don't, I'm not sure how much longer we will live. Crap. Grab Apple's not going to do as much damage as it would have. Here's to hoping it's enough. Now we're just going to spam Grab Apple. And that's pretty much the method. Bow, 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 bow. Oh my lord. Oh lord. Da-dum. I hope we do enough damage. I'm not sure if we will. Down, 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 down. Da 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 dum dum dum. Down 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 down. Nice. I believe we are well on our way to getting this done. That Grav Apple should do... Oh, yeah, I was about to say, should do decent damage. I've got Hustle on my Applin. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Booyah. Let's see if this one gives us any Herba Mystica. Sorry, I'm trying to get logged in on an app. There we go. One sweet Herba Mystica. So I don't know if you noticed, but the trick I did before... is in essence just you're basically just gonna go home, and all this does is reset the massive mass outbreaks and the raids. So if you ever get a massive mass outbreak that you're not really wanting to hunt right now, like let's say you really just don't care for Abomasnow and you'd rather hunt something other than Gallade. Low key, though, that would be a really fun one to do. I'll have to circle back to that. Another day. Another day. Anyway, point being. Or if you're like me and you want to get another 5-star ground-type Tinglu raid, you're just going to go home. System settings. Scroll all the way down to system. Date and time. Don't change it. Just hit OK and then home, home. Okay, home, home. Pretty quickly. Like, you want to go boom, boom. And just like that, they've been reset. So now if we look around, we should see our ground type 5-star. There's a 6-star or 7-star electric. Ground 5-star. There she is. All right, we just go slightly north, a little northwest. And then we're good to go. Where is it? What the heck is it? I hear him. The little gimme ghoul. Anyway, slightly north-northwest. Probably this one over here to the left. There she is. Karos, do you watch RT game? What is RT game? So, I'm going to say no. But what is that? RT. Real time? Like RTS? We should get people in here pretty quickly. As has been the case. Hey, a fellow Matt. What's up, dude? Let's freaking go, bro. Behind the Pokemon sign? Oh, was it? Dadgummit. Oh, well. A YouTuber slash streamer. I don't think I watched them. It doesn't sound overly familiar. I think maybe this time we switch to Wo Chien. Nah. Let's just stick with Flapple. I just like Flapple a lot as a Pokemon, and its shiny is really fun. Because it's just a Granny Smith green apple. And I find that very endearing. And low-key kind of cute. Down, 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 down. Wow, wow, wow. I prefer Appleton. Honestly, fair enough. Appleton's a big old boisterous, beautiful, bountiful boy. Did someone else already... Ah, crap. He played through the Mochi Mochi side quest. Someone's already got grassy terrain down. Let's just go for Grav Apple. He played through the Mochi Mochi's quest. I can send it in Discord if you want to watch his POV. Yes, please. Works TF is my Switch charger? I don't know, but you better get that bad boy charging. I've got a Wooper with your name on it. Well, it doesn't literally have your name on it. It could if you wanted to. Or, you know, you could name it Blooper. I think this will allow me to terrestrialize, I think. Down. Can I terrestrialize yet, please? Of course, it won't let me use my other USB-C chargers on it. Nope. Hell no. You think Nintendo's gonna let your dirty third-party charger anywhere near its battery? Its first-party Nintendo unholy, untainted battery? What do you think this is? An Android device? I think I'll be able to terrestrialize right before we beat it. Yep. Never mind. You when else in first? Ah. Yeah. I figured as much. Down, down, down. My tablet charging cord should be pretty similar in voltage, but no. You see, it's not the cord, it's the wall wart. And that's what they don't want you to know. Switch 2 is a bit better about it. You can use kind of whatever good cable. You just have to use the AC adapter they provide, or one that does at least 60 watts and delivers a similar charge output. Bitter Herba Mystica. We'll take one. Down. All right, we're going to do the trick again. We're going to go settings, go down to system, go down to date and time. Okay, home. And reset.
Now, where are you, my 5-star raid? Hello, how are you? I would love to do a 5-star raid, but I can't find it anywhere. There it is. Right next to the Palmo. Palmot? I never know what to call that thing. Palmot, Palmo. I know it ain't Paw Me. That's for damn sure. Fly! Fly, you beautiful boy, fly! Go, 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 go! All the way around! There we go. Nice. We're doing it. Oh yeah, we flew out of there like pros. Let's go. Woe Chief held item. The held item for Wo Chien. If you wrong or be silly that, can't help it. Kalen. Keelan? Is it Keelan or Kalen? Give me 1 second and I will double check. I don't think I have anything on my Wo Chien. No, I don't. If you were going to give it anything, I would say maybe... the shell. What is the shell on this thing? Shell Bell. You could go Shell Bell for additional healing. You could go... Let's think. Isn't there one of those orbs that increases Miracle Seed, I think? You could do Miracle Seed to boost... boost grass types. You go Life Orb just to deal more damage, because I bet your healing would offset the HP that it would cost. You could go Metronome from when you start spamming Giga Drain. That could be interesting. I wouldn't say Choice Specs, because you can only use a single move. You can't change from there. I wish Pretendo would update to add online to the 3DS Pokemon games. Does it not? Is it just for online playing together? You could go Grassy Seed to make it even tankier, but Wo Chien wants to be special defense, so it's kind of... That one might be a little bit more up in the air. Yeah, I would say those are good options. Everything I just listed would be like a solid choice. You want to be able to use other moves, so I would avoid Choice Specs, and I would avoid Choice... Is it Choice Band or something? Challenges group. Let anyone join. Certain games like Mario Kart have online, while others don't, sadly. Oh, okay, so it's just a slow rollout, essentially. Santiago, please don't do this. Don't be a troll. Don't try to take Skeledirge. I will cancel out of this raid so fast. It's so easy to just cancel out and go back in. Lock that in. Lock that Quackavall. Yeah! Lock that Walking Wake while you're at it. Walking Wake is such a cool Pokemon. Ugh. It's such a sick Pokemon, I swear. Bow, 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 bow. Ba-ba-bum, bum, bum. Okay. They're all using damage dealers. I'll stick with what I got. I really do just like Flapple quite a lot. Can't help it, you know? Sometimes a Pokemon just falls in your lap and is like, you like me now, and you just kind of got to go, yeah, I do. You're pretty cool. You're a pretty cool little guy. What can I say? Probably. Yeah, see, Zach gets it. Down, 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 down. Ooh. Might need to be heading to bed soon. Alright. His leech has been seeded. Now we're going to grassy up the terrain a little bit. That's fine. Bow, wow. Grassy the terrain. There we go. Dang it, I need headache. Hurt is but okay. I, too, am developing a headache. I think it's because I've been awake too long without enough sleep. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Medicine. Take you some Tylenol. Found my charger. Good job, Cthulhu. Good job. Maybe that's, I guess, Cthulhu. That's how we'll end stream. How about? Updates? You're good. This will take me a minute, and then I might try to do another one as well, depending on your readiness for trading. Dang, I feel like we just wombo comboed that thing. There was like one hit after the other for like a while. Terra Grass type into Grav Apple. What you know about a Grav Apple? Not much. My Flapple's gonna grav yo apple, boy. Never mind, I don't think that's safe or okay to say. Down, down. Oh, boo. I'll take a Kama Shard, I guess, and some nuggets, but dadgummit. Where's the Herba Mystica? I need to replace my Herba Mystica. So dearly. Let's do one more while Cthulhu is getting ready. System. Date and time. Okay, home, home. And let's locate our raid. Dum dum dum. Dum bum ba 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 bum ba bum ba bum. Bum ba bum. Why Mewtwo? I don't even think Psychic does enough damage, but maybe he's taught it Hydro Pump or something. I'm curious to see what Alexander does with this Dunsparce. Nothing. We doing anything with a Dunsparce? Hello? Bum 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 bum. Da da. All right. I don't know how this is going to go, but let's see. This is interesting. The Mewtwo is where I'm like, huh? What's it say? Is it going to let me go? Let me make a move? Leech Seed away! Grassy terrain. And then just spam Grav Apple. Because what more do you need to do as an Applin in a Pokemon world? Down, 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 down. Nope. Down, 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 down. Can I terrestrialize yet? I think I have one more grab out. Yeah. One more grab apple. And then I believe... Keyword is believe, but I believe terrestrialization will be an option for us after that point. Grav Apple terrestrialized. We're about to hit for a lot of health points. Hit points? Health? Now that's a lot of damage. Wabam. Oh, we're all hitting hard now, baby. The Psychic Pokemon in general is such a decision. Down, 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 down. Did not realize I needed to do another grab apple. I thought we were done. Salty. A single salty herba mystica. Oof. Oof da oof da oof da. All right, Cthulhu, how are we looking? How are we looking? You out there still? Are you out there, and are you ready to go or nah? 1 sec. Okay. Do I have time to run another raid, or do you want me to wait? Because it will be short. I'm not rushing. I'm just trying to figure out the timing. If I can squeeze in one more raid, I'll go ahead and do it. You can do more? All right, I'll do one more raid. One more raid, chat. We're going to go down to settings. System. Date and time. Home, home. It did not work that time. You'll know because it'll pop up in the top right where my head is. So let's try again. System settings. System. Date and time. Home, home. That time worked. Da-da-dum. Da-da-dum-dum-da-dum. They always seem to put them near a fly location. I guess that's to make them really easily accessible for everyone. They really are kind of... Oh, give me cool. They really are kind of just giving out items, sort of, because it's so easy to do with a group. Obviously, solo might be a little different, but... Da-da-dum. Let anyone join, of course. Bum ba dum bum bum ba 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 bum. We got an Appleton, so that's already a good sign to go Applin. Ba ba bum bum ba da dum bum. Ba ba bum bum. Ba ba bum bum ba ba bum. I think that that was a Voltorb that just self-destructed. Oof. Maybe not Dragonite. I get it, but maybe not. Okay, whatever. Whatever. It might turn out alright. We'll see. Leech Seed, away! Grassy terrain's already been done, so now we can spam Grab Apple. Wow, wow. Run? No. No, we're here to double down, baby, and get some get some credit. Damn, damn, bam, damn, damn, bam, ba, damn, ba, damn, bam, 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 ba, damn, bam, bam, bam. Hey, whoa, the number 2 badge looks kind of cool. What the heck, Cthulhu? How'd you manage that? Number 2 badge looks crazy. Mac and cheese still has you beat, though. In the number 1 slot. I mean... that should be our second. And then we'll be on our third. Joey, you're really wasting our time and effort right now. I hope you know that. Bam 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 ba 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 bam 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 ba bam 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 ba ba bam ba bam. After this, we Terra. Never mind. This is not looking great for us at the moment. Wait, what the heck? What was that extra little hit we just received? What the crap? Are we going to make it through this? Okay, yeah, we won. I was about to say, we're going to lose. That would have been all Dragonite's fault for sure. Boom da boom da boom boom boom. I'm sad soon I won't be going to work at 5 a.m. Is that a bad thing? And if so, why? Do you not like getting off? Do you not like having to go in early? My boss said that the higher-ups want us to stock the store the old-fashioned way instead of the newer way. What's the old-fashioned way? Interesting. Out with the new, in with the old. That's what I always say. I love going in early so I can get off early. That's me. I started work at 6 this morning and called it a day at 4. It was kind of nice. Actually, it was like 4:30, but that's also because I came home to work from home and accidentally took too long of a nap because I was exhausted. So I worked over a little bit to offset the time, which is embarrassing, but no clue, TBH. Yeah, that seems like that seems like a boss who, no offense to you or your boss, is very concerned with how well you might have it. And just, we can't have that. You know what I mean? It's always annoyed me about some places I've worked. If I've got it too easy, or if like I get something done early, it's never, oh wow, good job. You've earned a little bit of a break there, dude. It's always been, oh, well, now's your chance to do more work. Get back out there, slugger. Go wear yourself thin, so then you can be sapped dry of all of your youth at an early age, and then I'll wonder forever why you left so soon. You had a good gig here. 5 a.m. to 10 a.m.? That's a good time. Getting off work at 10 a.m. is great. I'm here, by the way. I got distracted. Are you ready? I will back out of this this raid if you are. Someone's trying to use a damn Magnezone anyway. Yee. Alright. Bet. Alright, Cthulhu. Are you ready to join via trade code? I figure that's going to be the easiest way to do it. Yee. Alright. Poke Portal. Make sure to connect to the internet. Press L to connect to the internet if you haven't already. We're going to go link trade. Link trade, let's do 6969 420 whoop 420 7 6969 4207. Just type the word searching right before you start searching, and then I will start at the same time. I am also searching. Indeed. Nice, 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 nice. Heyo. All right, Cthulhu, let's see what your trainer name is. I'm kind of curious. Lavi, is that you? L-A-V-I, is that... Am I trading with the right person? Lavi? Lavi? That's me? Cool. Trade it. Holy shit! Are you trading me a shiny Sinistea? I did... No, hold on. Back out. You don't have to just trade whatever. The goal is just to trade you something. Don't do a shiny Sinistea. I can hunt that on my own. Oh, an ad? I have 2? Okay. I've got 3 Whoopers, so I mean, yeah, fair's fair. If that's what you want to do, I will cherish it forever. That's so sick. A shiny Sinistea is so dope. Wow, what a cool Pokemon. What a cool looking Pokemon. Purple being my favorite color and all. Oh my god, I can't point. Right there. I have more on the profile that has no Nintendo Online. Oh. I bet you do. Does that mean what I think it means? So gonna just flip that real quick. If it'll just... Oh my goodness, why won't it just... Holy crap. Is it not going to stay on there for real? Dude, this is ridiculous. Holy, finally. No Wi-Fi for Nola? What is Nola? No, I just want to play for the 3rd one. Even though Nola needs the Herba Mystica. Check this thing out. Weak armor. Very cool. Very cool. Nola is the 3rd save file. Oh! Got it. Okay. Well, sweet. Enjoy your shiny Whooper named Blooper. I guess send a screenshot in the Discord if you get around to leveling it up and evolving it and nicknaming it and stuff. If not, it's your Pokemon. Do what you want with it. I have saved the game. Thank you for Blooper. Of course. I caught an extra one, and it was pretty easy to find, so by all means. Happy to share the wealth. Okay. I think that might be as good a place as any to call it, as it is already 10 o'clock, and I still have to shower and get ready for bed. I had a lot of fun tonight. I hope y'all did too. We got some shiny hunting in. There's going to be some fire shinies next week. I think they rotate in next week, so maybe next Monday we can do this again, but with fire types instead. I know Charcadet's going to be one of them, which is going to suck. It's going to be such a boring and unfun shiny, but the other 2 might be pretty good. If you're looking forward to that, make sure to subscribe, and if you haven't yet, like the video. Be sure to enjoy yourselves, and as always, stay frosty and stay humble.